Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. How's my audio coming across? Probably turn down the music a little bit. Am I coming across okay? How do I sound? How do I sound? Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. There might be an annoying fan in the background. Hopefully it's not too loud and too annoying. Hi friends. Hope everyone's doing good today. Hope the color correction came out a little bit better today. Looks like it did. Looks better. Color's a bit more accurate to real life. There we go. Whew. It is kind of warm in my room, but that's okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. I will probably in the future raise this to be higher so there's less of this bar in the screen, since I can always just, zoom with that lens. Or put, actually, if I get it far enough, I could put like a nice prime lens on. That'll be nice, right? But I mean, it's got the key things, right? And we need a close up of something. I can show you guys some kind of close up here, right? You guys need to see my face while I'm sitting. There it is. I'm a little sweaty right now, but I've been eating super spicy food. But that's life. Hope everyone's doing good today. Today we have some switches we're gonna lube. How many cameras? 4 cameras. Yeah, today's Monday, the Lubeathon. Unfortunately, is not as exciting as the annual Toyotathon. But hey, you gotta make do with what you got. You know what I'm saying? I don't have Toyotas to sell, so I'm just gonna lube switches instead on tonight's Lubeathon. I got a lot of switches to lube because I have like 3 to 4 customer builds and like 3 to 4 personal builds that I need to get to. So I'm probably not gonna lube everything tonight because if you know anything about lubing, that's a lot of builds to lube for. I'm hoping to at least lube for at least 2 of those builds by the end of tonight. We'll be ready. I'm gonna start with some customer builds first. I gotta lube for. So that's what we're gonna begin with. And before we get to this, let's just go overhead and bring over the box that says switches on it. Okay. It's all good. It's all good, LM. It's all good. Tonight we're gonna be starting with these clears, which I'll be making into ergo clears. This is gonna be for a customer's Noxuary 280S that I have to build for them. So that's gonna be fun. Actually, LM, since you're in chat, I totally forgot. What are the specs for your build? I could have checked Keep Talk, but I'm not able to right now. I'll probably do yours next after these. Ink housings, halo stems, got it. I knew the board. I just needed to double check the. I forgot the halo stems part. Okay. Sweet. So I got all my switches here. This is gonna be really fun and exciting. Of course, my trusty tool is the KeyBoss key opener. If you haven't used one of these before, these are absolutely the bee's knees when it comes to opening switches. I mean, you take one of these, you take a switch, and you're like, ha-cha, done. You got all the parts separated. But as we do this, before we really get to this, let's get our organization going on here, because first on one end we want to start with a medium, okay? Because this is going to be when we take it apart, top housing goes off, and then it's going to be stem, spring, and of course the biggest part is the bottom housing. So this is going to be kind of the way that we'll be going for all of these. So it's pretty simple. So we take it apart, right? And we go top housing, spring, bam, like that. Nice and simple. Get one of these. 1, 2, 3. and then pop it out, 4. And we just go through and we're going to do these nice, quick, and simple. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then this is how it is. Oh yeah, my face is supposed to be gone for this view. This view is supposed to be like the close hands view. This is my face view, or this is my face view. This is the close-up view. When I show something close to the table. See, key boss, key opener. If you don't have one of these already, and you're going to be opening a lot of switches, would recommend. Do I need to make the chat box big enough on stream? Does it really matter? Hey, that's the move. I'm hoping the quality's a little bit better, because I'm using a 4K canvas and then outputting 1080p to Twitch. I'm not sure it makes a big difference, but can't read it. Okay, I thought so. Let me just let me. How's this? This is fun, right? I think it should be okay. Yeah, you know, having some kind of, maybe if I just here, I have an even better way, Gio. Hey, there we go. Chat's way more legible now. Yeah, right now, the way I'm streaming, I'm kind of limited by my bit rate of my capture card. That should hopefully be fixed tomorrow when I get the new one in. Now chat is legible. I'm guessing audio delay isn't too bad today. Audio delay check 1 2. Audio delay check 1 2. Hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully it's fine. I think it mostly got fixed last stream, as well as the audio quality. It was a bit robot-y and bleh beforehand. But I think it's, everyone said with this new setup it's going a bit better. Yeah. Audio delay is good. Okay, cool. Hello, Don Bro. So we're gonna start with ergo clears today. Nice and simple. I really, okay, sounds really dumb, but I kind of really want to get like, this sounds really dumb the more I think about this, a custom vinyl wrap for my key boss switch opener, just to like personalize it for myself, considering how much use I've gotten out of this over the years. But like, you ever feel like that? Like you use a tool enough where you start developing like, almost like a connect, like just, I relate with this tool. This tool's been with me through thick and thin. What ergo clears reminds regarding tactility? Nani? Looking for a metal one made in the US you could order ASAP. You should look up this one that I have right here. It's the Key Boss, spelled Kiiboss. It's from Key Boss, and it's the key opener. Thanks so much for that Twitch Prime, my man. Yeah, I always stream at weird times during the weekdays. It's just kind of how it happens. I got off work late today. I actually didn't get home today until 7 o'clock. Normally I leave work at 5. Today I left work much later, unfortunately. Hence the kind of later than normal stream. But yeah, this is the tool I'd recommend if you're looking to open up. I've opened up thousands of switches, well, with this tool. It's absolutely A+. I would not, like, honestly, a lot of people stand by 3D printed switch openers. I'd say if you're gonna open thousands of switches, just get one of these. It'll literally cost, unless you have your own 3D printer, it'll be more in shipping to buy like 2 3D printed ones than a single of this. So if you are doing a lot, it's kind of a no-brainer. If you're just one of those people who just loves everything 3D printed, then I guess I get it 3D printed. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? There's like definitely a crowd of people out there who thinks everything in the world should be 3D printed, despite the fact that it's, you know, not the most optimal thing to, let's go back to this, 3D print everything in the world. Should you get a Kale one too? If you think you'll be working with a lot of box switches or Kale style switches, sure. Personally, I don't work with enough of them to really like, I should get one just for the sake of having one because, you know, I'm the man of interests, I guess. But if you think you're going to work with a lot of, you know, Kale and Kaiwa switches, sure, why not? Or you think you will. I personally don't work with a lot of those switches, so I haven't needed to get one. And every time I do, I do it infrequently enough where using a small flathead doesn't bother me, just because I don't do it enough. If I did it more often, then yeah, I would get one and would recommend it. But that's true if you're making a lot of Holy Pandas. Then again, review soon. But I'll say this: why be holy when you can be glorious? Oh, okay. Am I still online? Okay, I am. My extra monitor here lost connection with my. That's so weird. I need to work on that. But sometimes my I'm using this wireless HDMI transmitter for this monitor here because running a long enough cable is kind of annoying. Sometimes it loses connection. It freaks me out. I think I go offline, but I don't. Goodness gracious. For my own personal build, I probably won't get to lubing it today, but I will. We will have some deliciousness. This really looks like I have like soup or like ice cream, but no, they're the Descuro Holy Panda palm switches. This is cool. But honestly, yeah, I won't worry too much about making Holy Pandas, specifically because I am okay with Glorious Pandas. I will have a review for my Glorious Pandas probably out before the end of the month, as a heads up for anyone looking forward to that. So I didn't do a stream over the weekend because I was a bit busy. I'm sorry for anyone who was trying to look forward to a stream this weekend. Didn't happen. I'll try to make it an extra special stream this coming weekend. I have a pretty good idea on how I want to do my weekend streams. So like if you see me stream during the week, during a weekday, Monday through Friday, assume it's going to be me lubing switches or doing a smaller scale build. If it's anything much bigger scale, assume I'll try to do it on the weekends at like during the daytime to one, hit more audiences, and two, it's going to be more of a special episode per se, with like actual pre-recorded video bits. Kind of think of like a one-man Top Gear is what I'm trying to aim for my weekend streams, with pre-recorded segments, you know, self-challenges I give myself to do during the week that you guys maybe see during stream. So that's how I'm planning on, you know, trying to change what I offer to the keyboard streaming game. Nope. Hey, good shit, Kreeth. Good shit. So that's what. So I hope you guys will, you know, hope the content works out. By the way, for all of that. That's what I'm gonna try to. We'll be doing on the weekends coming up. I already have my first kind of like a special ready. It's gonna be like one self challenge, one review, one or two miscellaneous keyboard segments, and all that's going to mix in with like live content and pre-recorded content. So hopefully that'll be fun, and so that'll be like my weekend streams, and I'll have like highlights as well as like some of the specific segments. Oh, I do have picture-in-picture. I'm supposed to do this. There. Thanks, Last Master. Like the highlights and specific segments uploaded as separate videos as well. Yeah, so. I'm hearing something. Am I crazy? Oh my goodness, I hear my headphones, despite how far they are. Is the music too loud or is the music okay? I just don't know if it's just playing too loudly for my headphones I hear across my room. Good volume, sweet. So yeah, I'm planning on having a different kind of theme and, you know, kind of videos and streams going on over the weekends. Because I think for how I want to approach keyboard content, I think that's going to be easier for me to do and more rapid for me to produce, and kind of it can tie in better with with both live and pre-recorded stuff in a way that not many people have tried or done, in my opinion. Because honestly, like, I'm probably not the most informative, entertaining, or charming keyboard builder. I mean, there's plenty of great other people to watch. So I need to think, like, what else can I bring to the game? And I think a different approach to content. And I've already tried that. As you guys, I'm sure some of you have watched the key quiz and the cool board, stuff like that, which is stuff I like to do, which is, you know, a little bit more different, bit more, a bit more organic in a Huey way than just building a keyboard. Because honestly, if I just made streams where I only built keyboards, I don't honestly see a point of me streaming. You know? What is that emote? K-pop dance, limited time only emote. Interesting. J-Chef, are you a K-pop stan now? What a world we live in. So who wants some MX Clear springs? Because otherwise I'm probably going to throw these away. I'm pretty sure the customer doesn't care or want these, because they want me to put some nice 63.5 gram springs in them. Because they know what's up. 63.5 grams is the way to go. Every time. I do ramble a lot, which some people say they just like me rambling for the sake of rambling. Because my rambling either gets people hungry, or I don't know, what do I usually talk about? I just like ramble about random keyboard stuff, right? And that and food. I like last stream, I'm pretty sure we discussed for like 2 hours different foods, Christmas foods, cultural foods. Fact that there are some people in the world who think eating rice and ketchup is acceptable. I still can't get over that. You know, there's people in the world who think it's acceptable to just squirt Heinz ketchup onto rice. Like I thought like humanity reached a point where there was like there were humans and there were animals. But now it's like a Venn diagram, and in the middle, intersecting like humanity and the beasts, is people who eat rice with ketchup. Yeah, you heard me. You heard me. There's someone out there who just squirts ketchup on rice, mixes it up, like not even with eggs, just a squirt of ketchup, and that's insensitive to taste. That's insensitive to to humanity. That's like if I could change the Geneva Convention. Ooh. Which kind of makes me think, okay, what kind of, I guess we're going to talk about food again this stream, because I had an interesting question. What food combinations make sense theoretically or in your head, but when you bring them together, it doesn't actually work? Okay, can you guys think of anything that sounds like it could work, but doesn't actually? Only thing I can think of in my head that sounds like it should work, but doesn't, is Pop-Tarts and syrup. And the reason, if you're wondering why it doesn't work, it's just too sweet. Breakfast diabetes. Yeah, it basically is. Mug cake? Is that where like you put the ingredients for like a cupcake like in a mug and you put it in your microwave? Exactly. I have not tried a mug cake. That's past my level of baking. I've never once baked in my life. I've gone through a majority of my life not knowing how to work an oven. Caramel on s'mores. I think that would be bad, actually. I actually think putting caramel in s'mores would be bad. Okay, I can use a microwave. That's not like real baking. I don't bake. No, I don't bake. This chair is so squeaky. I'm sorry if you hear it. It's kind of driving me crazy. I'm sad I got off work so late. I didn't have time to get a haircut. Baking is the best dorm of cooking. Oh, best form of cooking. For some reason, you made me think of like different styles of cooking at like different houses of Hogwarts, like house baking, house, I don't know, cooking, house wine, house mixed drinks. That'd be the Hufflepuff of the culinary houses. Damn, that'd be a good house to join. What would be the different houses of culinary? It's just like math. You have to follow the instructions exactly. Man, I may be Asian, but I'm so bad at math. That's probably why I've never baked. I've just never like felt like baking growing up. I don't know. Like neither of my parents bake or care that much about baked goods. I liked baked goods. I just never liked them enough to like bake. I don't know. It's just weird. I just like never. Sushi is the best form of cooking. I mean, buying the correct grade fish and eating it after slicing it. I agree. Sushi is quite delicious. Yeah, there's a nice fish market that sells some wonderful sashimi grade. But Laugh, do you really want these springs? If you do, I'll bag them up and send it to you with your stuff. Let's double check with this client, but I'm like 95% sure they don't care about these springs. Because if they did, they probably wouldn't have me building this for them. Okay, all the switches are open. Let's move on to the next step, which is putting all the bottom housings on. If the alternative is trash, then send it to you. Okay, yes, because the alternative, if they don't want them, will be trash, because I will have no use for them. Oh, Laugh. Do you have any allergies? Like any nut allergies or common food allergies I should know about? I'll probably send you some random stuff as in a goodie bag with your stuff, or goodie box. I'll send you some local flavors. Dust mites. Okay, I will do my best to avoid shipping you dust mites. Oh, no food? Okay. Or no allergies to food? Or no to me sending you food? No food allergies. I got it. Easy. Oh my god, I just thought of a better stream name. Today I called it the Lubeathon. I already know the new stream name for tomorrow when I do more lubing tomorrow. It's gonna be so better than Lubeathon. Ugh, you guys will have to wait till tomorrow. Oh my god, I can't believe I thought of it now. Tomorrow's stream name is gonna be the Lubapalooza. Come on! That's such a better stream name instead of Lubeathon, the Lubapalooza. I have 6 builds I need to lube for. Yeah, more lubing tomorrow. Because I have to lube 1, 2, 3, 4 customer builds. 1, 2, 3, 4 personal builds. Some of them are rebuilds. Yeah. So, I mean, like today, I'm gonna probably stream a little bit longer than I want to stream today and knock out all these clears for one client, and then I don't know, something else for another client. Probably if I can find my Halo stems, your inks plus halos. And then the build streams themselves will probably be pre-recorded segments that I air over the weekends. So I'll probably be building them off stream and doing like a keyboard mini review, first impressions kind of video special. What's a good stream name I should get for my Saturday special streams? Where it's like not just like, where it's like a mix of like live and pre-recorded stuff. You already put this to how? Oh, okay, thanks. Yeah, I haven't even looked, to be honest. I just have your box right here. And I'm like, I'll get to that soon. Sweet. Did you lube them or do I need to lube them? Okay, so you know, open and lube, easy. Okay, easy. Okay, okay. You make my life so easy. Do I need a spring swap for you, or are you okay with those springs in? I can give you a later on. I'll bring out my spring box if you want to see the springs I have, and you can choose whatever springs as well if you want to look through my springs. So if there's a specific weight you want to try with that combo, yeah, I'll show you my spring box, and you can choose a set if you'd like. Springs are fine. Okay. Well, I'll show you anyways when we get to it, just in case you do want to change your mount. But otherwise, yeah, if you're fine with what you are, then just let me know when I show you the spring things. This is probably the most tedious part of the build, which is fitting in all these bottom housings to this thing, Bob. But I love this. I love this acrylic switch lubing station. This is one of the best gifts I ever received. I received this actually from a customer who I build keyboards for often. And this customer is like, I'm like, hey, you know, instead of like paying me, can you just buy this for me and have it and pay for the shipping from China? Because, you know, I do a lot of decent amount of keyboard building and stuff. I'm like, yeah, sure. Like, yes. Worth. I need to actually lube this chair. Maybe we'll do that on stream too. I'll get my dielectric grease, slather my hands, and like just, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure I don't have any WD-40 on me. So, since I talk about food a lot on my streams, people in my Discord have been helping me out, but I was thinking of getting like a small little mini like hot plate and making like a small little dish on streams, just to like a one pan or one pot kind of small recipe things to, like, you know, have simmer on the sides while I'm doing some random keyboard bullshit. I gotta up my prop game, you know. I gotta stand out from the competition. If it means I have to get a hot plate and start flipping pancakes on stream, I'll do it. No, for my like last like half dozen streams, I've been totally lazy and forgetting to like advertise my streams in other channels. I should probably do that at some point. Hey, if the lube can handle switches, who says it can't handle an IKEA stool? I mean, it's from IKEA. I should be able to lube it with like cooking oil. God, that's so obnoxious. I guess I should be responsible and like post my stream in other places to see if anyone else wants to join me and say hi from time to time. Let's do that. Let's do that. Copy. Man, my keyboard's like all the way over there. Let me go type something up. And I'll be right back. Okay, I need to go to the Discord. Oh, the fan's over there. Hold on. It's going to get really loud for a second as I get closer to the fan. I'm going to turn up the fan real quick when I get there. That's okay. Sorry about all my cans on my desk. I swear I'm not an alcoholic. I just have cans on my desk. Everyone has cans on their desk, right? That's a normal thing. Yeah, that's a normal thing. Where is it? Self-promo. Hi friends, I'm just lubing switches, but feel free to say hi. Bam. Look at me. Just getting around town. Okay, I posted it in a few places. That's sufficient. I do what I can because I must. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what up? What up, the big Andrew? Let me just turn this fan back on. Sorry if it's loud for a second. It's just the Monday Lubeathon. No relation to the Toyotathon, but oh, it's the big man Drew. I thought it was the big Andrew. Yes, lube, lots of lube. Howdy, howdy, cheese. Doing all good in the hood. You guys don't need to see a pic of myself twice, so let's do the hit you guys up with the overhead. I don't know why, but there's something about like MX clear stems that seem like physically unattractive to me. This is just like totally unnecessary, but like, you see how like all the stems are like they're dull. They're not like super shiny. They have like almost like a dull sheen to them. I don't know why. For me, that doesn't. Not the aesthetics of your springs even matters, but like I look at those, I'm like, eh. Thing is, they're not even like bad springs. They just look weird to me. Did anyone else, curious, order the UMHW bum wipe stems from 415 keys? They're the different molds than the Inver ones, which I don't know if you guys have seen the issues with round 2 on Dorp right now. Keck W. Hello, Nebulant. Think about ordering some? Mine are out for, I think mine will be delivered by the end of this week. Mine are out for shipping now. So I'm curious to see how they turn out. I don't know what I'll put them in yet. I was thinking of putting them in some cream housings because I have one of the active members on my Discord, link down below, Jeff with a 3 instead of an E, said to me they're pretty good. So I'm gonna try it. I don't know how these new molds are. Bit curious. You got from Drop and Sad. Did you? Oh, does yours also have the same issues as the ones I've seen been reported having issues? Curious about that. Okay, so this customer wants some spring things. So let's just move away these stickers, these stabs, these don't know. Move some of these away. 63.5 V.4.2 slow. Let me just double check with my customer. .5 gram slow. Still waiting for delivery. Sad the current news and issues. I hope we don't get issues. I don't think everyone's getting those issues, but I definitely think there's a considerable amount of people. I know Inver actually addressed it, so I think it's more than just like oh well, one oh is 0.5% of them are bad. I think it's like a bit bigger than that, to be honest, but I'm not completely sure. I just know it was big enough for like Inver to like make a thing of like, oh, we know there are issues for some people. Why do I have like this weird cut piece of sorbethane in here? Yeah, why do this doesn't need to be in here? Well, I'm gonna wait for my customer to message me back before I decide. I'm pretty sure they want me to use the 63.5 gram slows, but I'll have to. I'm waiting for them to message me back. Oh, they just did. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Cool, got him out. All right, we're in business. We are in business, everyone. What recent GBs am I in? I recently got a board from a private small GB, which I showed off last stream, which I'll show off again later. I should be receiving an Ogre in pretty soon. I just paid my shipping invoice for the Ogre by Zekworks. I am also in, let's see, can't mention that group buy, and I'm also I'm actually not in too many boards, because for the last like 3, 4, 5 months, I've only been joining group buys or runs of keyboards from friends specifically. I haven't like joined anything that's just like been normal on Geek Hack unless it's something that my friend's been doing, like Zek with the Ogre. So I've actually been saving some money, although I've been spending a lot more on like my gear, as you can see. So yeah. Oh, hello, Zebubus. What's good? Lube is good. Lube is great. Let's get some lube outs. Yeah. So for this customer, they want. I'm gonna do a modified Huey Classic. So we are going to do 3204 on the springs and 3203 on the stems, and then we're gonna put everything together. I'm gonna get a quick plastic bag to take these clear stems to go for laugh. Sorry about the squeaking on the stool that I'm using, everyone. I know it's particularly annoying. I apologize for that. You all will just have to deal. Where are my plastic baggies? Like I should have a lot of plastic baggies. Like, I'm not a drug dealer, but I'm a keyboard enthusiast, which means I have a lot of plastic baggies. It's really confusing, right? If someone saw my plastic baggie collection, they'd think I dealt, but are Sprit springs good? I like them. I know a lot of people have moral issues with Sprit, which I understand. Yeah, no. So Sprit does have some issues for how he's been in the past. But it's one of those things where like he does make like some good springs. As far as I know, he hasn't like done anything bad recently. I don't know if he's ever made good on some of the promises that fell through in the past. But I've personally never had issues buying through any of Sprit's distributors or from Sprit himself. Although if you buy from Sprit himself, a lot of times things can get tied up in shipping. One of the last times I ordered from him, it took like 2 months for me to receive springs. So, which site do I get them from? I always shop around because different distributors or vendors, both in the U.S. and Canada, may have different spring weights in stock at different times. So I definitely say search around. I wouldn't recommend a specific place just because it depends on what weight you're looking for. And as Nebulant says, it's always easier and, in my opinion, much more safe to buy from the distributors as they already have springs on hand in stock, either, you know, in the U.S. or Canada or wherever your regional vendor for Sprit Springs is. I always go with that first. Would recommend. I'd only recommend buying from him if you're going to buy it bulk. Then he'll, you know, put much higher emphasis on your order. Cool, we're going to get to it. Let's get Lubing now. Lubing now, we're gonna get Lubing now. Oh, right, I need to get a Sharpie so I don't misplace these and misspellings. I need to have a permanent Sharpie on this desk. This is gonna be the desk Sharpie, everyone. Okay, so see these springs? These are gonna be MX Clear Springs for Laugh Master. No music today? Oh yeah, there was music. Then it stopped because my music's probably like, hey, are you AFK? No music, I am not. So let's turn the music back on. Back on. There, music's back on. It's gonna start song. I think it'll start softly, but let me know if it's too soft once it starts ramping up. You know, it'd be how it do because it is. I am full. I had some delicious Lao fried chicken with sticky rice earlier, with some gel, which is their spicy kind of thing they have going on. It was super spicy and super delicious. Would eat again. Yeah, let's get to it. What time is it? It is. I am 46 minutes in. Getting to Lubing Springs. Okay, not great, but not horrible. I mean, I've seen streamers take 30 minutes to lube stabilizers, so I think I'm doing okay. Has anyone ever watched another streamer? No names. Let's be nice. Take that long to lube stabs. I've been guilty of like taking like 20 minutes to lube stabs before, so. So yes, these ergo clears will end up going in a customer's Noxerary 280S, which is a pretty cool TKL to be honest. Mine isn't going to be in the last batch, so yeah, I won't have a personal build for that in quite a while. But they have been shipping out, so you know, credit where credit's due to Zondet. He is definitely keeping up with best he can with shipping things out as they come in, which is good. Oh, Nebulant, since you're here, how's the color this time compared to last time? Actually, I don't know if you were here last time, but how's the color editing / correcting on this A? I know everything may be a little bad because of my bit rate right now that I'm using for my thing, but hopefully it's not. You wasn't here last time. Well, you've been here for one of these streams though, right? For one of these setups, I'm pretty sure. Like, I guess, how is it overall? Do you need me to hold up a piece of paper? Maybe too saturated. My skin tone looks a bit darker. Hello, Zaniard? I hope I pronounced that right. A little too saturated. My skin tone looks a bit darker. I don't know. It looks pretty. Okay, let's compare this with this one, because I'm pretty dark in this one too. So this one is done in the camera, whereas this one is basically shooting in a film profile, and then I have to do it on my computer, the colors. It might just be dark. I can always bump up. So you said the too saturated, tub's not as white. Oh, Keep Noob, thanks for that small raid. Hey, howdy everyone. Let's turn the saturation down a touch then. How's this? I don't know if you noticed anything, but I bumped it down a little bit. Maybe you'll notice it. Small yet powerful. Hell yeah. That's what I tell all the women in my life. Small but powerful, baby. Definitely noticeable. That's good. 5% noticeable, because that's how much I changed it. I bumped it from 65% to 60%. What up, what up, what up? It's just the Monday Lubeathon, baby. Switch to the main cam, good call. Because you guys don't need to see a pip of myself. Sorry, Nebula, you're just the color guy. I don't know. I think my skin tone is pretty weird on this top cam for some reason. But yo, ro. This one I can't fix very easily without actually fiddling with my camera settings, which I don't want to do right now. The only one that I can easily fix is the actual wide shot. Hey Jax, do V2 inverse stems suck? I've been hearing I haven't been hearing the best things about them at the moment. I know Inver had to make an announcement on Drop about them. So I mean, people have definitely been reporting issues. Ooh. I instead ordered some from 415, who I believe is supposed to be a new mold of UMHPW, bum wipe, whatever people want to call them stems. So hopefully those don't have issues. TBD. Mine are in the mail on the way to me. You ordered an artisan off drop and was supposed to ship last week. Any suggestion what to do? Just contact their support and be like, hey, this seems to be a little delayed. Wondering if I can get an update. That's all. Or maybe like check through as well the discussion, because if there are any updates on like any kind of delays, they would post it there, as Nablin said. So definitely check the discussions first. If you don't see any kind of discussion or any like sticky post by the designer or from Drop about the delay, just send in a little support ticket and be like, hey, just wondering about this, you know, is it delayed? Just wanted to get an update, you know. Nothing cray-cray. Jax, I hope they don't suck either. I'm rooting for you, bud. Yeah, and remember the date is for when they start shipping. They aren't able to ship every single item out in one day. So it could be, you know, it's rolling shipping as they get to go through the orders in order. They will be shipping them out as they check them, pack them. So Okay, it's making progress, making progress. So are we gonna talk about something spicy tonight, or are we just gonna keep it chill tonight? That's the question, chat. You just read the issues? Oh, on the V2 stems? Breaks my heart. Is it karma? Oh, perfect, Kreith. Yeah, the posted update. That's good. What's the question? Trying to make another drink? Well, my question is, do we want to relax tonight, or do we want to talk about something spicy tonight? I mean, we could do both. It's not even like that spicy. It would just be a general question. Spicy? Okay. So, someone in my Discord, Neville, you already know where this is going, said, it's not even drama. I won't say, it's not drama. I'll say that much. It's not drama at all. But it's definitely a thinker. Someone in my Discord earlier today said, I'm gonna indirectly quote them. In 2020, the designs of 2020 have been worse than the designs of 2019 for keyboards because of COVID-19. Do you believe that keyboards designed in 2020 are worse than keyboards designed in 2019? It's a very broad question. A very well, it depends kind of answers, but that's the general premise of the question. Are boards designed this year worse, however you define worse, than keyboard designs this year versus last year? First of all, I wouldn't blame COVID. They did bring up COVID. I think that's irrelevant. I think they just might just not like boards. But I think it's definitely something to think about, you know? I mean, as a personal preference, right? Like, for example, some people like the older RAV4 compared to the new RAV4. Some people like, certain years of cars that are older more than newer, or vice versa. And I think people can look at sometimes keyboard designs in the same way, whether it's from the same designer or a collection of different designers, either geographically or culturally. But I don't know, in your opinion, what do you guys think? Do you guys like the designs from this year? Do you guys like designs from last year? Like, in my opinion, one of the most overrated trends right now is 65% gasket. And not necessarily because they're bad, just because we see so many of them. A part of the reason I haven't been doing This Week in Keyboards, it would be this week in interest checks, another 65% gasket now. Which I've already covered like a dozen of them. Like I said, not necessarily a bad thing, just not my cup of tea. But let's start by saying let's start with, what are notable designs from 2020 that you guys liked? Does anything come to mind for anyone here for a design this year? It didn't have to ship this year. It'd be nice if it did. But any designs this year that have stuck out to you, good or bad? That's my I guess let's shift to that, and then from there we can shift to comparing and contrasting this year and last year. Can it be shipped this year? Yes. For example, a board that I like, E8.5 is a good one. I like the Ogre by Zekworks. Tin's also a decent one. Wouldn't Tin be 2019, or is it Tin 2020? I'm not sure how I define Tin. Thermal. It's shipped this year, but it's definitely a 2019, and definitely a good argument for 2019 being a pretty good year for design. J02. I'm not the biggest fan of the J02, but I do recognize why a lot of people like it. For me, the J02 is like a Corvette. It's really polarizing. There's a lot of people who really like Corvettes, and everyone else who's just like, just get a nice European sports car. Cyberboard. Oof. Satisfaction 75 round 2 compass with the green case. GMK Camping Dream Key. Don't you already have your GMK Camping? No, wait, no, your GMK Camping was on your Southpaw, wasn't it? Waiting on your J02 and J01 round 2. Nice. Any thoughts on Lin Design keyboard and interest check? I do not remember it right now. I haven't been paying attention to that much recent news because I haven't really been working on this week in keyboards. Even though this next episode, which will probably be next week, will be like this month in keyboards news. Although honestly, if you want some good keyboard news, like I think Merlin does an A+ job. You're camping on your dream key, got a custom Anna. Ooh, baby. Waiting on a new gasket for your J01. Nice. I mean, I think Thermal is a good board of recents. Bauer counts as a 2019, I'd say. Yeah. Which is really good board, in my opinion. Like, it's a Pog champ board. Lee, you got a round 2 U80A. You don't want to spend any more in another keyboard right now, but you really want a Satisfactory. How are you enjoying the U80A? I know round 1 was a bit polarizing for some people. I've heard in general better things about round 2. Are you enjoying the this round 2 of it? Cat ate one of your gaskets. Rip. Yeah, U80A round 2. I think those extras at launch. I think round 2 shipped, right? Am I crazy? Am I thinking of something else? Am I just mixing this up with something else, which I could be? Round 2 just ended. Oh. Derp. The bot. Oh, okay. I was thinking of something else then. What's that new board everyone was complaining about that was only available in silver and one more color recently? That's true. The AMG. Oh baby. Andromeda. Thank you, Duel. So for those who may not be in the know, so Andromeda is like, hey, we're only gonna have 2 colors, silver and red. I think it was Duel. Is that right? Or anyone else in chat who remembers correctly? I can't pull it up right now because I don't have a keyboard at the station yet. Crazy. I don't have a wireless keyboard. I should get a wireless keyboard. Was it silver and red? Were those the 2 colors? Someone look it up, please, or something, maybe. But yeah, only available in 2 colors. Silver and gray. Okay, there we go. Thank you, base Katas and Duel. I know there's a lot of people on GeekCap who are complaining like, oh, why isn't it available in black? What do you think? Do you think people are entitled for complaining it's only available in 2 colors, or do you think the runner designer failed to meet expectations? I think it's more of the former, which is people are entitled to want other colors when it's ultimately truly the designer's keyboard and choice. That's how I feel about a lot of these things. Like if people are like, I want ISO, and the designer's like, I don't. Good. Because here's the thing, like if you don't like the colors offered, just don't get the board. Right? Like that's not too much to say, right? Like Just don't get the board if you don't like those colors, or you don't want those colors. Or get the board and pay the money to re-anodize it yourself. Yeah? Yeah. Because you can always get it refinished. Because even if you don't know anyone local to you, there are plenty of ship-in services. Yes, it's the AIO3 one, I believe. Yeah, key coat. Key coat is this powder coat, though, right? I think they're SoCal based. I believe they're just powder coat, which I don't think it's powder coat's cool, but it's definitely if your board has very tight tolerances, I definitely put that in consideration before you powder coats. I do not have enough clout to do what I want 10 strong. That is very, very far from the truth. I have one of the least clouts of content creators in this community. I'm someone who seems like they should have clout or might have clout, but I definitely don't. Man, that'd be a really good parody esports team name, Clout9. Someone's had to have done that joke before. Maybe you have color clout. Anytime someone brings something about color, you can just be like, lab. The lab values. And everyone would be like, I guess you're right. Except for the people who are wrong and don't want to admit they're wrong. You blame the yearly doubling of MK Hobby and my lack of clout? No, my lack of streaming regularly is definitely my own downfall. Yeah, no. While everyone is growing, I'm just not streaming enough, to be honest. That all comes down to me. Yeah, no, my lack of growth and stagnation of my Twitch channel and YouTube channel are completely my own merits. I'm hoping to change that soon, but you know, we'll see how the wind blows. You know, I'm trying to stream more, trying to do more things. I'm waiting for that too, Neverland. I'm waiting for that too. I mean, you're the next one down the line, right? Today, someone blamed GMK for taking a month to send samples out. Thanks, Laugh. Yeah, my streams are just me being me. Just trying to take something not particularly exciting like Lubing and try to make it slightly more exciting. That's the hope, at least. Next board, you're going to save up, hire someone to do some 3D work based on some sketches, taught and info, and then do a single one-off. Yeah, although to be honest, it'd probably be more economical to do like at least a 5-unit run. Most factories will be like a little if you just want to do a one-off compared to like at least doing like a 5-unit or 10 units. That's why a lot of like smaller buys are like 20 units, just because like a designer wants a board, but it becomes like optimal costs to get a certain amount where it's not like dumb. Huey being Huey. If only I had alcohol tonight. I'm like dry. I'm out. All I have is water, unfortunately. I should have got like a 40 or something earlier. Some tall cans. Friends. Still working on this first batch. I can't believe I'm gonna try to do 2 batches tonight. It's been an hour, so I'm gonna finish this batch at like 2.5 hours, and then have another 2.5 hours. I'm gonna stream for 5. Oh my god, Okay, let's go. Yo, bro. I'm looming so many switches. I'm not even gonna build a keyboard tonight. It's like the ultimate like looming switches. I'm gonna be looming switches for 2 streams straight. Today and tomorrow, both streams. All stream will just be lubing. It's like the ultimate blue balling, right? Because if you see a streamer finish lubing switches, you're like, oh, what are you gonna what are you gonna use those switches in? I can't wait to see what board you're gonna use those switches in. And I'm gonna be like, just kidding. We got more switches to lube. Sorry, just more pre-gaming, just more teasing, just more foreplay. Okay, lubing is just this is just keyboard foreplay right now. This is literally just 2 days of keyboard foreplay. Is literally what's going to happen. Today and tomorrow are going to be 2 days where I stream, and it's just going to be keyboard foreplay. Would I get in trouble if I use that as a stream name? I already have tomorrow's stream name down. Am I going to use non-YouTube music for lubing? You know what? I should just wait. No, the thing is, streamers can now get in trouble for using copyright music during their streams and be struck for it. Before, it used to just be if you use that, they'd mute your VOD. But I think now we can actually get in trouble for using copyright music. So I can't like play the cool beats I want to play or the different songs I used to play all the time. As far as I know. Yeah, I like my random anime music, lubing and shenanigans. But as far as I know, I get actually in trouble for it now, as opposed to them just muting my VOD. Which if it was just muting my VOD, I wouldn't care because these are lubing streams. These streams aren't going to go to YouTube because do you guys really, like, no one's actually going to, like, watch a VOD of me lubing for 3 to 4 hours. If anyone's doing that, please find something better to do with your life. I mean that genuinely. People should only be watching these streams live. No, I don't think people should really be watching this stream. There's nothing educational about this this lube stream because I'm not teaching anyone anything. I mean, I answer questions, sure, but I'm not gonna be like, okay, everyone, first we're gonna take the spring here, okay? The goal is to lube it to the tip of the brush I have here, okay? This is a number 0 brush. I highly recommend this brush size to use when lubing springs. I think it's gonna be the optimal lube, okay? What you wanna do, it's really simple. All you're gonna do is, see how I already have all these pockets in the you see in the shadow, all these pockets? To get the appropriate amount of lube for each spring, all you're gonna need to do is just poke it in once. That's the perfect amount, okay? Like I said, you just want to go into the tip and just rub it on the inside, rub it on the outside. Oh baby, baby, oops, I lubed it again. Sorry. I don't know why I'm going crazy. I think I could have drank 2 monsters today. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not like being educational and like doing shit like that in front of the close-up cam. I'm just shooting the shit, and so yeah. Man, this is gonna be a crazy Halloween. As in, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a group of people who aren't gonna do anything and stay inside, and there's gonna be a group of people who party even harder than they normally would. Like, you know what I mean, right? Like, people shouldn't go out and be crazy during this Halloween. But you know they will be. Washed out like David Hasselhoff in 2020. Ooh. Pretty sure neighbors are gonna be the latter. Oof. Like, I'm not even putting decorations up. My outdoor lamp's gonna be off. Yeah, I mean, I even have to print out a sign. Sorry, no candy. Tough luck, kids. Go to a richer neighborhood, you get big bars. You ever do that when you were younger? If you trick-or-treated, if your country you know, celebrates Halloween in an American style and you go trick-or-treating, did you ever like ask like your parents, like a friend's parents, or both your friends to like a nicer neighborhood where they hand out like the actual, they don't hand out fun-sized candy bars, they actually hand out normal candy bars? That's the move. Right, like when you get to the neighborhood, it actually gets you like real candy bars instead of fun-sized. Oh baby. Your neighbor handed out toothbrushes? Oh my God, was your neighbor like an elementary school teacher or something? Yikes. Your neighbor sounds like the person who yelled at people for jaywalking. Like, bruh, there's no cars on either side. You're really gonna like call me on this? Oh, it was dentist. Okay, I guess that makes more sense. I guess he's... No. He should be handing out candy to improve his business after Halloween. Because he knows, come late November, you know, kids are gonna be like, oh, I'm not sure. My parents are like, no, you gotta get your teeth looked at before Thanksgiving so you can like eat with the family like a normal person. And that's where he's making his killings. I guess maybe, like, was it like a small enough town or area where like people knew he was a dentist? Because if I was a random person, I just went by, I'm like, I got a toothbrush? What an asshole. Okay, it's contact info. Okay. That's fine. That's better. That's better. I thought like it was just like, he was coldly handing out toothbrushes or had them available with like, just, here's a toothbrush. Screw you, kid. Like, that's almost as bad as going to the house that only gives candy corn. Like, really? You're giving me candy corn? It's like the herpes of Halloween candy. No one likes candy corn. If you say you like candy corn in chat, I do not believe you. Either you have Stockholm Syndrome or you're lying. No one actually likes candy corn. Easter, no, I don't believe you. Tell me why. Really? How do you guys like candy corn? How? Hello, Zerp. How you doing, bud? Hope you're doing good. I hope you don't like candy corn either. Apparently there's people in chat who like candy corn. I think they're lying. I think people who like candy corn are like, it's what was it? What was the analogy I made a few months ago? I'm like, people who like X are like people pretending to be human. That's how I feel about candy corn. World's better than Peeps. Peeps are just the candy corn of Easter, though. Kind of shit day, had to finish a finish lab. Ooh, good luck, bud. I remember doing physics labs in college. Those are annoying. No, it sounds good, even though my room is like actually 83 degrees, 84 degrees right now. Hot chocolate. Have to use a video? Yeah. Outside or in my room? Outside, it's 75 degrees. Inside my room, it's 86 in my room. It's 86 in my room and it's 75 outside. Everywhere, it's only my room that's that warm though. Everywhere else in my house, I'm pretty sure it's like 79 inside. I mean, I have three decently sized studio lights on me, a smaller one here going on, so. And my computer's on the other side of the room on as well. And it's an AIO. And AIOs, you know, just kind of increase the ambient temperature around them consistently. Because that's basically how they work. So. No, laugh, no. Do you also enjoy, like, I enjoy biting in the lemons and just eating a lemon. Anyone else a big lemon fan? I know that's probably not the norm, but I do like it. I think it's rather good, especially when I find a good lemon. Yeah, just not the skins. I'm not a psychopath. I like lemons too. Only psychopaths would eat lemon skins. Lemon zest, of course, is an exception. Ooh, whiskey sour. I haven't had a whiskey sour in so long. I should get a drink for tomorrow's stream. What should I get for tomorrow's stream? Tall can, 40, 6-pack. Red Bull and vodka. A 40 and a 4 Loko. 4 Loko is not good anymore from its golden days. Your cousin from Texas is biting the lemons like an apple. Yeah, I think she's definitely psychotic. That's like a Hannibal Lecter move right there. Drink half the 40, pour the 4 Loko in the remaining space in the 40. It'll taste very good. No, it would not. 4 Loko kind of tastes like garbage. You should distill 4 Loko, but why? Vintage 4 Loko, was that like rancid by then? But it's still okay? Yikes. Hello, Elfelk. Efelk, how are you doing today? We're doing Gucci. What is this? This is the Lubeathon. I'm just lubing switches. Nothing exciting. We're also talking about what I should drink tomorrow. I should do shots for 2,000 points. I don't think I should do shots on stream. That would be a bad idea. I would do a 40 on stream. I would do a tall can of Steel Reserve. I would do maybe even a 40 of Steel Reserve. See, think about, like, why would you get a modern Four Loko when you can just get a bottle of vodka and some Red Bulls? I think the modern Red Bull and vodka have totally replaced the need for a Four Loko. I don't have a cocktail shaker. Should I get one? Hey Max, thanks for the 56-person raid. Howdy, howdy, everyone. We're just talking about what I should drink tomorrow on my next stream. They discontinued, yeah, cranberry Red Bull. That was good. I remember that. I used to, back in my college days, I used to just drink, like, you get the bigger Gatorades, you drink a quarter of it, and you refill that quarter with vodka, you shake it up, and that'll last you a cool minute. But thanks for the raid, bud. Thanks. And howdy, everyone. Welcome to my Monday Lubeathon, where I'm sorry if you're expecting more, but I'm just literally just talking with you guys and lubing switches. I should get a shaker. Mixed drinks are fantastic. You know, funny thing, I was actually thinking about getting a hot plate for this table to cook things during stream. Like, just, I'm lubing switches on one side, flipping pancakes on the other, you know what I'm saying? I don't really have this, oh my god, I need to get more springs, shit. How am I 2 springs short? Nani the fuck? Okay, well, let's get my lube box out and find some more 63.5 gram slows. Lubeathon sounds so sus. Yeah. My room is already too hot and you'll blow your breaker again. I won't blow my breaker if I don't have my portable AC unit on. It's off right now, so I won't blow my breaker again. My poor little 15 amp breaker. I try so hard and get so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. Man, I haven't listened to Linkin Park in so long. When's the last time you guys listened to Linkin Park? Is anyone in chat too young to remember who Linkin Park is? Because I feel like that's actually a potential. No, I know. That's good. I'm happy you know. Did I really not have enough slopes? Old man Huey. Get off my lawn. See? Well, I'm gonna switch over to lube the stems. And I'm just gonna contact my customer and say, hey, I'm 2 slow springs short. Switches will be marked. That's fine. Oh, the Jeff has arrived. Welcome. Are you at work? Does that mean... I'm guessing if you've arrived at work. Laugh, it's okay. The thing that... The breaking point, quote unquote, for my breaker is a very large portable AC unit. Yes, this is going to be for a client's build. That is why. And I was 2 springs short of my short spring, so I'm going to take out these MX Clears. These are just going to say stock for now. I'm just going to ignore these. I'm sorry, Evelyn. I've heard him talk about it much more than you. Okay, let's just put these two back together. So this is going to be for a client build. This is actually going to go into a 280 Noxuary 280S. Okay, let's get to the stems. So I used 3203 for the springs. I'm going to use 3204 for the stems. I'm going to switch it up, Buttercup. The Epsilon is here. Bam, what's this? Bam. Okay, let's get to it. I'm just gonna make this nice, quick, and simple. I got off work late today, so I didn't get a haircut. But my plan is to get a haircut this week. So sometime randomly, you may find me with a shortage of hair. Look, I'm a DJ from this angle. That's the plan. I am a degenerate. That is pretty accurate. That's true. No, but I did say I wouldn't get a haircut until a vaccine came out. But I think that was a poor decision to say that. So I think I think I have to go back on that and get a haircut. I do have a fan going, but slightly off center because I don't want it to be too loud into my lav mic. Okay, my breaker isn't that bad. I only popped it because I had a ton of things running at the same time, and mostly my portable AC unit, okay, which takes up a ton of power. How long do I break in switches before lubing them? I usually don't. Because if you do it right, they're fine. Where's Mr. Grabby Friend? Mr. Grabby Friend. If you haven't watched my streams before, you know what Mr. Grabby Friend is. This is Mr. Grabby Friend. Mr. Grabby Friend is absolutely great at lubing switches because it gives you an easy way to lube switches and hold them ergonomically. I don't have my bot on Nebulant, so it's not going to happen. So I can just, wah, 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 and I just, once it's on the top of the spring, just drop it down, and it's, yeah. See, I'm too lazy sometimes to be a good streamer. That's why I don't have things like my bot commands. Like, I'm confident anyone who raids me has better stream tech than I do. Okay, we're gonna go back to the overhead. I don't know if you raid me. I know an alternative to Grabby Friend is the TX stem holder, which I think a lot of people like. Am I Filipino? I am not Filipino. I am American. Thank you, 10. Yes, a 4mm lead holder. I know some people have been liking that quite a bit as an option. Okay, 11, 11, 11. You have 3 guesses remaining if you'd like to continue guessing. I don't blame you, though, because most people who guess do say I look Filipino. I do hear that a lot, that I look very Filipino. TXM holder is a 300% overpriced Grabby friend. Dude, Grabby friend is the best. What kind of Asian blood is thrown through my body? Well, I'm not Filipino. That's gonna be the first clue. There's literally a finite amount of guesses. First time YouTube video. Yeah, I know. I don't blame you at all. I think most people, even most Vietnamese people and Filipino people, anyone is like, yo, look Filipino, look American. But yeah, Gentle is correct. I am Vietnamese, and even Vietnamese people are like, "Are you sure you're Vietnamese? You look extremely Filipino." I'm like, "Yes, I know, but I am." Jeff is also correct. I'm the biggest nerd. Sometimes I think about growing a neck beard. I'm like, oh no, I'm not that bad yet. Also because I can't grow a neck beard. Maybe that's like what stops me from truly becoming like a full-on degenerate is I can't physically be a full-on degenerate because I can't grow a neck beard. If I can ever grow a neck beard, I can't be a neck beard, right? They say dress for the part, right? They're dressed for the job. Something about dressing up you guys know the saying. Have I met the two new Viet streamers? I don't even know who the two new Viet streamers is because I don't really watch many other keyboard streamers or pay attention that much to the keyboard streaming ecosystem. Mostly because I'm just been super consider myself lucky. That's fair enough. It is less to worry about. I am like naturally not a very hairy person. Like if you look at my arms aren't terribly hairy either. Like I've had ex-girlfriends with hairier arms than me who are like legit jealous. My keyboard collection is huge. Would I rather have a Satisfaction 75 or an Evolve? Can I say neither and take the cash? Is there like a third door which is just walk away with the cash? Because I would actually rather not have either the Satisfaction 75 or Evolve. If you're asking me if I had to choose one, had to choose one, and I couldn't just take the cash, I would get the Satisfaction 75 if I had to choose one between the two. If you want to be a knob, be a knob. Heine said it himself on the Hot Swap Hot Seat. A show that I should also bring back soon. It's very hard sometimes to make some of my content because some of my content is like based on having guests and stuff. I'm pretty irrelevant in the keyboard hobby to a lot of like up and comers and newer people and famous people. It's kind of hard to like convince people like, hey, you want to be on one of my shows? And they're like, no. Who are you? Well, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I'm not big on the knob. Because as far as I know, there's no easy way to program any of the knobs on any of the keyboards existing or macro pads, right? Please be gentle. Excuse me, it's over 50 keyboards at their face. Thank you very much. Chair lube streamed. After I finish lubing these, do you want me to just fucking like put the chair right here and we fucking lube this squeaky ass chair together? Because I can. I know, Gentle, I know. Oh, if you guys haven't seen, I was featured on the HHKB blog. They interviewed me. And that's part one, and they've released part one of the interview, with part two coming out soon. I think this week, maybe early next week. Forgot. Hello, Ridwan. Good to see you. Yeah, you had a volume knob you had to write your own driver for. Yeah, like, come on. There's the fact that there's no easy way to program any knobs. Literally, you have to be a knob if you want a knob. Like, I like to think of myself as like a normie in the keyboard hobby in terms of like career paths, because most people into keyboards, even like with the huge influx of new people, most people are very technologically oriented and like actually in tech. Actually in tech. A majority of people. I think less so today, but still a majority. Thank you, Ridwan. It was a fun little interview I did with them. I don't have enough time to showcase all my 50 boards. I can count how many boards I have next to me, though. Next to me, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9, 18, 20, 23, 31, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, and then in the other room, 53, 4, 5, 6, 7, 58, 59? Maybe 60 boards now. I don't know how many boards I have in my other room. I'd have to check. But yeah, knobs aren't easy to program right now, so I think knobs are bad. Like, I don't think they, like, for the longest time, when the community was much smaller, QMK was much more basic. There was no config.qmk. There was no VIA configurator. People had to actually, like, open up, I don't know how people program C, open up a fucking text editor or whatever shit, right? And, like, program their layout. That wasn't me. I couldn't do any of that because I don't come from a tech background at all. And I remember, it's a very, very old VOD. Back when I used to be a part of the show called Top Clock, I was one of the co-hosts. And on one episode, Scully Dazed and Jack Humbert, two of the main QMK contributors, walked me and my co-host Brian through QMK. And I told them before the show, like, hey, we're not coders. Brian works like service industry, and I work in like standard middle management at a non-coding company. Like, we don't have any technical background. They're like, it'll be fine. We'll show you. It's super easy. Step one, go to GitHub. And I'm like, what the fuck is GitHub? And at that point, I think they realized, like, oh shit, QMK really isn't friendly to people who have no idea what coding is. I'm like, I've been trying to tell you guys that for literally years. And finally, after years and years and years of work, thank God they brought, Mech Merlin in as a community spokesperson, and, someone who can actually connect with, like, normal plain folk like me. We got things like QMK config. We got things like the amazing tutorials I have. And eventually, that evolved to VIA existing and stuff like that. And, like, that's a battle. I felt like that was actually a battle. This sounds really jaded, but like old manish of me, but like when QMK was like newer on the scene and I tried getting help, people were actually aggressively against helping me learn QMK. It was really annoying. Like, I'd be like, hey, can you help me with QMK? And they're like, what do you know about coding? I'm like, nothing. They're like, ha, sucks for you. And they just like fucking bounce. I'd be like, thanks, QMK community. Yeah, community used to be a lot different. Thank you, Easter. Have a wonderful one. Thanks so much for joining the stream. That's like how QMK used to be. That was so annoying. Like, oh my goodness. Like, people are actually, like, aggressively against helping. They're like, oh, why aren't you smart enough to do it yourself? I'm like, I don't know, because I didn't study this at all in any degree in any way, and I never had a reason to. Like, yeah, it was pretty bad. How much would I get if I cashed out all my boards? I don't know. I'd get money. And I was thinking it was like a 4-hour stream of Jack and Scully days, Jack and Zach. You know, bless their souls and hearts for sitting through, trying to explain the most basic things of coding to me. And I think it was really that point where they're like, okay, how do we actually get more people into QMK? If Huey can't get it at all, then, and he's like an actual keyboard person who's trying, how's it the average Joe Schmo gonna get even anywhere close to this when I'm trying and couldn't figure it out? When's cooking with Keebs? I don't know. Everyone's telling me to get an induction stove thing, but that's more expensive and it's bigger. I think that's overkill. I think it's the slowest I've ever lubed this many switches. I'm almost at 2 hours, and like, I've only done springs. Did I get a hot plate? Not yet. I haven't purchased anything yet. Everything is still in my cart. Butane gas stoves, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. I could barbecue on some of my boards. That's a possibility. But I'm happy QMK has evolved and actually, like, cares about having tutorials for people who are interested and want to know more. They have a more convenient place for people who know about QMK to be able to contribute. They have a team actually working on committing stuff. See, I know what committing stuff is. This little dog can learn a new trick. So I'm really happy about the progress they've made. And Nebulin's right. You know, Merlin's been like extremely underappreciated in what he's done. I remember a while ago, I forgot for what video. In one video, I like did a speed run of me like lubing switches, and at the end, I'm like, yeah, it was like some kind of video, and I'm like, oh yeah, for this board, I lubed these switches. It was like 90 switches, lubed them in like an hour and a half, and I got like a lot of comments being like, how do you lube it that fast? That's impossible. I'm like, because I'm not talking with chat. When I sit down and lube switches, like, you just go. You get some good music going or a nice pod. No, actually, I don't lube with podcasts. Just some nice music. There's some anime tunes. Some degenerate shit, you know? Real ooh hours. Not anymore, though. Is the background music off again? It is. Let's turn it back on. I've been watching some of Trash Taste. I haven't caught up on Trash Taste yet. What's the last anime I've seen? I mean, just the last anime in general was I rewatched Violet Evergarden because I felt like crying. I don't know why. I rewatched Violet Evergarden. Like, I reached the 10th episode. I watched the 10th episode. I'm like, why did I do that to myself? Why did I do that to myself? That's literally just a form of like self-torture. Konosuba is great. It's okay. It's okay, Gentle. Just embrace the feels. Hello, Grave Host. I'm doing a hunky dory. Just hanging out, lubing switches. How are you doing? How are you doing over there? Huh? Hey, it's my man Martz. How's my man Mart doing? I think it's early next year. Okay, I have a question for everyone. You're making peanut butter and jelly. What's the best flavor of jelly for peanut butter and jelly? Or peanut butter and jam, or peanut butter and preserves. Honey, grape, raspberry, peach, strawberry, spicy pepper jelly. I think strawberry personally. Strawberry I think is like the best jelly, jam, and preserve. Anyone who says grape is a cop. got a lot of narcs in chat. Just Nebulin. Just Nebulin. Do you think it has to be jelly? If it's peanut butter, it has to be peanut butter and jelly. No peanut butter and jam, no peanut butter and preserves. How does everyone feel about that comment? I don't know. I think if you have peanut butter, it's okay to replace the jelly with the jam or preserve. Be perfect honest. Honey is honey was also a pretty good choice option actually. I've had peanut butter and honey before. Not too bad. A bit too dry for my tastes. At least with the peanut butter and honey combo I used. Preserves are too thick. Use toaster bread. Fluffernutter. Oh, that's decent. Peanut butter jelly sandwich or on toasts. Wait, no, hold on. No. Everyone toasts their peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, right? Like, hold on. Are there people out there who don't toast PB&Js? This is now new to me. All PBs&Js are toasted, right? Like, what? You never... What? Wait, am I the only person who toasts PB&Js? Nani? Wait, hold on, what? Okay, thank you, Gio. I got one person with me. You eat toast with jelly and grilled PB&J. That sounds decent. How was it? What? I thought that was the normal thing. That's what all the cool kids did. Do, right? Yeah, untoasted makes it a soggy mess. Because then, like the middle of your sandwich gets like all soggy and mush. You lose any kind of texture composition you're dreaming to have. What, you eat your untoasted PB&J in like 2 bites? Dude, are you back on about this toast sandwich stuff again? PB&J and waffle. Yeah, life is too short from refraining being jam in a jar. It's wild. I'm learning. I've learned so much today. PB&J on Eggos is your jam. You guys don't really need to see this, huh? Okay, I have another one. Egg sandwiches. Do you eat them hot or cold? When this mythical Keeb road trip happens, you'll make your grilled fluffernutter. Nice. I'm down to try it. Hot. Okay, Asian hubcap hot. Like, egg sandwiches. You guys like them hot or cold? There are 2 different kinds of egg sandwiches. salad or fried? Really? I like cold fried egg sandwiches. Like I'll fry scrambled eggs, right? Then I'll put it in the sandwich and toast. Then I'll refrigerate it. And I'll take it out and eat it cold. I grew up having that a lot, actually. My fried eggs were scrambled eggs with some soy sauce and sugar inside. So it was like a sweet version. Or it was the more savory version with the fish sauce. I feel like a sociopath. I just like different kind of egg sandwich. No one's trying. Okay. Next time, okay. 2 eggs into a bowl. Okay, 2 eggs, bowl. Scramble, touch of soy sauce, touch of sugar. The soy sauce can either be soy sauce or fish sauce, one or the other. Okay. Scramble. Okay. Fry. Nice and good. I guess I have to allow this post because I know what that is. Okay. Yeah, and then this is you put in toast, and it's delicious. Yeah, it's not a lot of soy sauce. It's not a lot of sugar. It's really a small amount of each. Okay, fine. You know what? When I get my hot plate, I'll friggin' make it on stream. I guess I'm spending $17 and buying a cheap ass hot plate to make this sandwich on stream for y'all. Soy and sugar is not uncommon, but it's not super common, but it's not uncommon, to be honest. I actually have a tamago pan. I actually do like making tamago quite a bit. But yeah, tamago is kind of similar. Instead of sugar, they use rice wine. That's all. No, it's not weird. It's fine. Okay, Laugh is gonna try it tomorrow morning, and it's gonna be fine. No, I don't eat cereal with warm milk because I don't like cereal and milk. Cereal and milk is like for like between the ages of like whenever you can start eating solid foods to 10. Once you're past 10, you eat a normal adult breakfast. You don't eat cereal and milk anymore. Sorry, you use mirin, yeah. See, once you're 10, you stop eating cereal and you just leave the house after having a glass of orange juice and a slice of toast with some butter spread on it. And you put it in your mouth and you run like an anime girl late for class. Yes, I leave the house. Surprisingly, I have one of these things called a job. It's alright. You guys should try it sometime. Would recommend. Allows me to buy more keyboards. That's the real reason. I just run around the house with toast in my mouth. Ban this fool. Freaking spammers. Neblin, you got that? Do I eat pizza with pineapples? From time to time, yes. If the other toppings are appropriate, I see nothing wrong with pineapple on pizza. Avocado with soy sauce and pepper mashed on toast. Well, that's a bougie avocado toast. Like pineapples, pepperoni, ham pizza. I would lose the pepperoni. I think like when you get pineapples, you gotta keep it simple, like it's pineapple and ham. Don't get too much more fancy than that. Because then you start getting to the territory where I understand why people don't like pineapple on pizza. I get a loan for that breakfast. If I went to a brunch place and they said on the menu they had avocado with soy, it would be a what? Okay, it would be we serve all natural avocado with organic soy sauce and whole crushed pepper on a toasted sourdough loaf. $14.99. That's a believable price for what I just described, isn't it? If you saw that description as is on the menu and it was followed up with a $14.99, you'd be like, damn, that's bullshit. But it makes sense because this is some random ass bougie unnecessary thing that you could whip up with, depending on the price of avocados in your area, plus $4 at most. Okay, it's avocado index time. How expensive is an avocado where you live? As a Huey curiosity. In New Zealand, avocado is 3, 4, or 5 New Zealand dollars. Crete, that's $1.65 for you. No clue you're allergic, fair enough. Jeff, $1.50. Cheap AF in Toronto. 10 for $1. There are some places near me where it's 10 for $1. It's a little bit out for me. I could get those if I want to. Rarely get those. Empty. Let's see if I remember my states. Montana. 99 cents in Utah. North Carolina, $1.75. Sweet. I remember my 8th grade geography. Avocado index not good to measure market cap. It's the avocado banana price rate. You're totally right, Gnarly Charlie. Also, Gnarly Charlie, that's a fucking sick ass name. B-dubs. All the hipsters and their damn avocados, you know it. I mean, I just eat avocados out of the skin. You cut it in half, right? You get the half, sprinkle a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. You grab a spoon, and nom 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 nom. That's one of the, I think in my opinion, one of the best ways to have an avocado. Boom of avocado since last year. Used to be really hard and expensive. Now, yeah, that's great. That's great. Avocados are healthy, so they're good for you. Artisanal pickles. I feel like. I mean, I used to make kimchi. I used to make kimchi. I used to make sauerkraut. Back in college, I made sauerkraut all the time. My own Huey sauerkraut, the good stuff. But yeah, just because it's craft doesn't mean it's hipster. Hold on, I have a freaking notification. Why? Who's pinging me? Ping, 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 banana phone. See, thank you, Dewey. Dewey knows what I'm talking about. So does Winnie. Winnie knows what I'm talking about too. I love kimchi. There's a local Korean market. They make their own kimchi in house. It is phenomenal. Like ever since I found that place, I'm like, why would I make my own kimchi? They just make kimchi way better than I do. And they buy it so good. Oh my goodness, like. And they sort it by age as well, so you can get like the fermentation strength that you prefer of your kimchi. Oh man, I have a nice beautiful local Korean market that sells the dank skanks. Welcome to my streams, Laugh, where everyone ends up slightly hungry or eating a snack while I stream because I just talk about food. The worst part is like I talk about food late at night when it's like the worst time for anyone to grab a snack, but sometimes you live a little. Oh my goodness. Another raid. Hello. Welcome Urban Lime and friends. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, friends. Okay, big question to all the friends out there who are just joining. Big question of the night. Peanut butter and jelly. What flavor of jelly do you prefer with that peanut butter sandwich? There's only one correct answer, by the way. You will be quizzed again on this tomorrow. Peanut butter and chocolate? Like Nutella or like actually melted chocolate? You finished rebuilding your Polaris, take us some plate foam. Hey, melted chocolate chips. Oh, like the chocolate chips like bakers buy to make like temperature like actual chocolate chips. Oh, that's actually pretty fancy. That actually sounds better than Nutella. Strawberry. Thank you, Tetos. You're in the know. You're in the know. Strawberry gang. Okay, strawberry gang. But I actually will give that a try. The cost. So actually like baker's chocolate multiple okay, that sounds actually like strawberry jam gang. Here we go. Oh my god, yeah, you guys know what's up. Okay, the Huey follow-up question, this one's much more controversial. Is it appropriate to substitute a preserve or a jam instead of a jelly for a PB&J? That's the question number 2. This one I think is definitely more controversial. I think personally it is acceptable. I think it's acceptable to substitute a jam or preserve instead of a jelly. Jam is no because of seeds. Preserve is so much better on a PB&J. Thank you, Stan. I like preserves. Preserve, no, jam, and pinch. 10 peaches, yeah, preserve. Okay, you're Australian, so jelly means something different. We always use jam. Okay, that's fair. We're forgetting marmalade? I guess I'm forgetting marmalade. Favorite without peanut butter is strawberry rhubarb. Lingonberry jam. That sounds good too. Hey, Kiwi Kang, what's up? I'm happy you're able to catch it on my streams. I think Strawberry Gang is going to win tonight, which I'm happy about. Okay, and here's the last question. I already know I'm wrong about this. Fine, I'll take the L. But the last follow-up sandwich question is PB&J, toasted or untoasted bread? Have a wonderful night, Urban Lime. Have a wonderful night. Toasted, grilled. Hey, de la Casse. It's just me and you, bud. We're like the only person on the toasted PB&J club. Everyone else apparently thinks we're the weirdest people in the world. Us two and Dewey. I think it's perfectly acceptable to toast your bread for a PB&J. PB on toast is fine. Jelly on toast is fine. Put those together, it's weird. No idea why, it just is. If you put chocolate chips in and toast it, the chocolate oozes too. It's a good kind of toasting. Am I toasting the bread or the whole PB&J after making? I'm toasting bread and then applying PB on one side, applying jam on the other side, and then or jelly or jam on the other side, and then I'm combining. It's a pre-assembly toast. What are those 3 orange, black, white artworks in the corner? Oh, great question. Well, there's 4. You can't see the last one, but these 2 are from an artist that I will post later. This one is actually sorry. How do you feel about peanut butter and chocolate pudding? Sounds fine. So these 2 are from an artist I like on Instagram. They do a lot of art. It's a Brazilian artist. They do a lot of retro wave colorway, like anime inspired, like stylistic stuff, and like streetwear related stuff. So like, I don't know, she has like an Akira Supreme sweater. She has it's just cool streetwear stuff. It's really hard to see. This is similar too. This one is actually from a keyboard enthusiast. Hence, they're holding up a what's the 60%? The gingham, I think, 65% with the diodes. There's another one of anime girl soldering a keyboard here with a Hako F888. It's just weeb and keeb and weeb artwork, baby. The 2 keeb artwork, we can't see one of them, but the 2 keeb pieces of artwork. Actually, you can see it if I do this. These 2 here, I actually got at the NorCal meetup, the last NorCal meetup, and actually had it signed by the artists. So she's soldering. There's a little cat looking over the board. All right, there's some switches on the table. There's some solder, the good stuff, right? And this is like, straight wear and holding a board. Yeah, it's definitely some uwu shit. Great eye, great eye. Oh shit! I didn't know I had a stem in. I'm just like, I'm gonna reload my grabby friend. Thank God I didn't lube it yet before I dropped it on the carpet. Peanut butter on pancakes? I'm gonna say no to peanut butter on pancakes. I think for pancakes, if it's a plain pancake, then you can have a fruit preserve or jelly on it. Otherwise, I prefer my pancakes with just a lot of butter and syrup. That's how I'm pretty simple when it comes to my pancakes. Sriracha mayo on egg? Nah, no. I'm gonna say no to that one. I should try peanut butter sandwich French toast? Drizzle honey on... That sounds like so much work. I feel like I just want to have just a French toast with honey or syrup. With a huge beard and large mustache, maple syrup is a nope. Hold on, where's Gio? Is Gio here? I feel like Gio knows his secret because Gio has a beard, and since he's Canadian, he has to have maple syrup in his life. So I mean, obviously there's a way for maple syrup and beards to work. I mean, I can't grow a beard, unfortunately not, so I will never encounter that difficulty in my life. IHOP is the trash version of... IHOP exists for people to go at 2 a.m. when they're drunk off their ass and they need to get carbs in them and grease in them. That's literally what IHOP exists for. A 2 a.m. carb and grease delivery system. Like, if you're at like a Waffle House or an IHOP and you're not like drunk off your tits, what are you doing? What are you doing there? My thoughts on the S75, would you be getting one for round 2? I will not be getting one for round 2 because I want to save my money. General thoughts is it's fine. I'm just not into that. I'm not into the knob scene. I'm just okay about it. I'm not too big into that many 75% these days. So I mean, personally, I think if you like 75%, it's a pretty attractive option. If you like the features, I think it has the OLED screen, which good luck programming that. It has a knob, good luck programming that. Yeah. Both of those things are like why I don't want to spend extra for features I don't care or would use. So for me, it's like a no, but that's just me. I think both places to me are. I've been really drunk at both Waffle Houses and IHOP, and I was too drunk to like compare them, so I don't know. 2017 BlizzCon, 2 a.m. Denny's, ordered drinks with breakfast. Hell yeah. Yeah, Grave, you know where it's at. Being drunk at a 2-story Denny's in the middle of nowhere is where it's at. At 2 a.m., yeah. Thoughts on U80A, really on the fence. Wahoo is East Coast, 2 a.m. Okay, makes sense. U80A, I don't have really much thoughts about it. I mean, I haven't used it, so it's hard to say. I mean, Rama makes decent premium products for a certain crowd that likes that stuff. I actually like quite a bit of Rama's designs. For me, it's like, it's hard to justify when I have a lot of other boards I want to get at the moment. It's just like, for me right now. I'm not like a true keyboard collector. I don't join like everything, nor do I have time and money to buy everything. Hey, halfway through lubing these switches, they actually picked up my pace in lubing. Do I still have my keyboard bell case? Yeah, I have 2 of my keyboard bell cases. I have the glow-in-the-dark one and the non-glow-in-the-dark one. Hey, Thermins. I do not. I am losing my voice because I've been talking. This is the most I've talked in a while. Like, my average day, I actually don't talk that much at work because I don't need to. I talk the most when I'm streaming, which is a lot, annoyingly a lot too. But I have to keep talking, otherwise I start to hear my inner thoughts, which are all demonic and twisted and horrible. So I have to keep going before I hear the voices that haunt me. Oh, the Corona do. Oh, my hair do. I mean, yeah. I mean, so funny thing, Thermins. I told myself back in February when the thing started really getting out of hand, like, okay, fine, I'm gonna stay in, be responsible. I'm not gonna get a haircut until a vaccine is developed and safe out in America. Now it's like, it's like mid-October now, and I'm like, shit, my hair is, okay, hold on, look, okay? Yeah, so it's a bit extreme. I should definitely go back on my self-promise and get a haircut. It's getting there. I'm almost at the point where I can justify buying a hair tie for myself. God, I didn't drink water after whipping my head that hard, actually. I did not grow up being a headbanger. So, whoa. Okay, sorry, I missed that question earlier. Do I think Korean boards QC and sound good in 2020? I feel like it's not aged very well. I think, well, which boards are you talking about? For Korean boards, there's some diamonds in the rough and there's some rough in the diamonds. Like I have my Viper V2. I still love it. It still sounds, in my opinion, amazing. It looks amazing. I'll bring it out later. It's main now. Oh my goodness. You want to see me in a man bun? No. Oh. Yeah, I trust you. See, I had to wait 2 years for one of his boards. He's a solid individual. He will deliver. I mean, I'm happy with both of my Janes. They are BEA Utes. They are buttes. You know, every now and then when I like show one on stream or something on a VOD, like some like months in the future, someone will be like, "Hey, do you still have that Jane V2 I saw on your VOD? Want to sell it?" I'm like, "Nah." Ignore. It's definitely a board people get thirsty for. This is actually the longest right now my hair has ever been in my life. And this is the longest period I've also gone without a haircut. I got my haircut in January. Yeah, early January is when I got a haircut. I haven't cut my hair since. So I'm approaching man bun status. It's getting a bit. Yeah. Main of interest. What switches am I lubing? I'm just making some ergo clears with a 63.5 gram spritz low springs. Nothing too exciting. Just some class, just simple ergo clears. Everyone loves a good ergo clear. What hobbies do I have other than keyboards and anime? Well, I like, photography and videography stuff. I ride motorcycles. Motorcycle, I have one. I don't know why I said that plural. Cycling. I like to ride weekly on my fixed gear. Brakes are for fakes, yo. Like, ride with brakes. Don't be like me. I'm gonna like break my knees by the time I'm 30. Wait, that's like in a couple years. Shit. But what else is there? And games, I guess. Both like tabletop, D&D 5th ed, and of the computer variety. Have I looked into e-bikes? I have, but they're all too expensive for me. For at least what I want to spend on a bike. Because my fixed gear bikes are really cheap. I built mine up myself. It's definitely something I'll look into in the future. That's a definitely like a for sure thing I want to look into in the future. For now, like I primarily use my my bike just to like exercise. So I don't want any assistance in my own exercise. I just want to like push myself and suffer. Have a wonderful night, Nabulant. Thanks for helping out with stream mod god stuff. Speaking of table, yeah, great question. Laugh. It's okay. Nothing really happened because we didn't have it because no one logged on. Laugh. So it's okay. I still need to work on some stuff for you guys, and it'll be a reality. Do I get laid when girls hear about me owning over 50 board? Oh yeah, all the time, all the time. They just I just whisper in their ear. I just whisper in the ear. I got a Jane, baby. Will you be my Jane V2 CE tonight? Music stopped. Got it. Girl, I'll show you my duck V2. I'll pop you like a holy panda force curve graph, baby. I can definitely give D&D advice. I have a few friends who periodically pop by my DMs and be like, hey, I'm working on this character, or I'm working on this campaign. What do you think? Hey, baby, I'll show you all 4 millimeters of actuation. Of travel, I mean. That feel when she expects the 7U, but you can only give her the 2.25U. Don't think I haven't brainstormed this shit on my own free time because I'm a sick degenerate, because I have. Southern Swamp Boy Hot Ranger. Interesting. That could be a reality. A rub out key. Yep. Actually, I think I have a board with a rub out key. I actually don't drink that much on streams, mostly because I keep my house usually pretty dry. Surprisingly. Especially like I don't drink that often, at least when I'm lubing switches, because half the time, like right now I'm lubing a switch for a customer. I don't want to get like shit-faced and fuck up lubing their switches or do a bad job, because that would be unprofessional. And I'm allegedly a keyboard professional. At least some people like to believe that. I have no clue what convinced them, but I'm just gonna keep running with it until someone discovers otherwise. Mum's the word, everyone. What's the trend of breaking and switching before lubing right now? I don't know. If you want to, do it. If you don't want to, don't do it. That's really it. Lubing under influence of certain substances can improve your lubing consistency. Tommy, you can say weed. It's okay. It's 2020. You can say the devil's lettuce. That's appropriate. Does it really make a difference? Some people say it does, some people say it doesn't. I don't really think so. So, dude, laugh. Go big or go home. Just take a dab right now. No balls, you won't. Yeah, secret. I have not heard that term in a cool minute. That was a good one. Actually, what time is it? Actually, I'm making 2:30. Nah, I'm making okay progress now on lube. I did slow down a little bit, but can't win them all, you know? These are some nice and simple ergo clears, though. Then I'm going to close all these up. And then we're going to begin our next batch of switches, which will be some inks with halo stems. Referendum in New Zealand for legalizing cannabis. Won't know the results until the 6th of November. Well, best of luck to New Zealand. I hope you all make the decision most responsible for your country. That's really all I'm going to say. I know why people might be for it and why people might be against it. I hope you all make the decision that you all feel most comfortable with. Real thoughts on the Andromeda and the price tag of $750? That's the one, the new AIO3 board, yeah. Yes, that's the one only available in silver and gray, right? Yes, yeah, it is. Thoughts? I really haven't looked that much at it, to be perfectly honest. I need to look at it again. I have not looked at that board in a cool minute. I just remember hearing all the drama of today, of like people being like, "Oh, I'm so upset. It's only available in 2 colors." Entitlement. So that's all I remember from it of today. And apparently, some people think machine time is free. For some reason, when everyone knows machine time costs money because time is money in like every metric. I'll look at it in a second. I wanna loop switch. I wanna finish looping switches. I can't get too distracted. I'm already distracted enough talking and trying to get through this. I was supposed to show off another board as well, I think. Oh yeah, 750 Washingtons is in my opinion quite a bit. Definitely more than I'd want to spend on a board. Yeah, I think the price is high. I don't have many other thoughts other than that. I haven't looked at it in a while. I'll look at it soon. So we can go. I can do a This Week in Keyboards quickie style of. The next topic we have today is the Andromeda by AIO3. This board features an extra retyping angle, extra X millimeter front height, and in a TKL layout. So the interesting okay. Why did I pick up another switch when this one isn't lubed yet? Five-axis machine. Well, that's fancy. That is fancy. Fancy schmancy. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Gentle, no matter how you price a board or its design, if you're like a one-post designer, everyone's gonna shit on you for being a one-post designer. That's a reality of life. I mean, a bit of it always does come down to clout and who someone is, right? Because if UT came out tomorrow and said, hey, I've been doing the numbers and it looks like the next TGR board might cost $650 to $750, everyone would be like, all right, that's cool, UT. We're prepared, but what is it, right? Because at that point, a lot of people have inherent like, think about LZ. When LZ did his almost literal blind group buy, where you sent LZ $600 and you wouldn't know what the board would look like until it's ready to ship. He didn't give people an option to cancel. But think of that. He actually did a straight up blind group buy. Right? That group buy happened. That was a real thing. Right? Like, so for a lot of people, that kind of reputation really doesn't mean something. That kind of, I hate to sometimes use the word, but clout, right, is a big deal in the community. If Sam did the same exact thing for a TGR board, I'd be on board because he's someone I trust for design. If he said like, hey Huey, I'm doing this thing, it's gonna be $500, I can't tell you what it looks like until it's done, I'd be like, dude, you know I'm in, and I just broke Mr. Grabby Friend. Rip. Let's fix Mr. Grabby Friend. Okay, fix Mr. Grabby Friend. Easy. Even tighter than before. Nice. So I think it's one of those things where, you know, a lot of people do have a high trust and belief in AIO3, and I think that's perfectly fine. I think there's good reasons to argue that he is, for some people, believe he has deserved that reputation. And to those people, you know, good for them if they can place that much faith in a designer. I mean, I'm not gonna deny it. AIO3 has put out some amazing projects, right? I think most people won't deny that at all, and I think it's kind of the same thing, right? Kind of a similar thing where people, yeah, I mean, like if Keycolt did that today, people would be fine with that, right? Keycolt's built that up for themselves, that reputation of, you know, high quality, of loving design, and so I mean, I don't think it's, in that regard of it, I don't think it's necessarily bad. Personally, I still think, at least from what I remember, what that board is for the price seems a little bit. I will take a look at it later. We're gonna finish Lubing first. Like I said, this is for a customer build, so I want to actually make sure like I can get through everything. I have another customer build I need to lube switches for, and then tomorrow I have another customer build I need to lube switches for, and another customer build I need to lube switches for. And then the day after that, I have my own personal build I need to lube switches for. And my own personal build. So I hope you guys are ready for literally the lube marathon this week. Today I'm lubing on stream. Tomorrow, I'll probably lube on stream. If I don't, it's because I went on a bike ride and I was just too tired afterwards. But really, expect me to lube like this week a lot. Because yeah, that's the way she blows, you know? Sometimes the shit winds come in and say, Huey, you're going to lube switches all week. And I'm like, alright. So what's the hot shit in keyboards now? For me, the hot shit in keyboards is not making a big deal out of everything. I'm trying to keep like a... Do I watch... Come on, I think you know the answer based on what I just said. Well, I haven't watched it in a long time. Oh, I mean, I'm not going to finish your build tonight. I'm just going to lube your switches tonight. So I can have that for whenever I'm ready to just build your keyboard. Because ultimately, the hardest part of any build, as in the most time-consuming, is just lubing the switches. Like, if I can at least get started and do all the springs tonight, I'd be okay with that. If I can aim for finishing it all, sure. I mean, what time is it? It's only 10:20 for me, okay? All I really need is, like, more water, some sparkly soda, sparkly water that's grapefruit flavored, and like maybe a piss spray. Aside from that, I have nothing going on with my life right now other than my stems have arrived in Richmond, Virginia. It's kind of far from California, but it'll get me here soon enough. Oof, 120 for you. It's rough, man. Water is delicious. It's what plants crave. Which is actually true. I think I'll announce it this weekend. This weekend, I will announce when the Xeno review will be released. It's reached that part of its production where I can confidently say this weekend when it will be released. Wasn't that exciting? Also, big props to to the Rode Wireless Go, my lav mic, because it's been on for 2 hours 42 minutes and it's still going. No, my glorious pandas are in my OG KN210 on my desk. Is the Xeno reviewed kind of an investigative? It's multiple things at once. I'll have more details this weekend when I do my weekend stream arena. The new revamped weekend streams I'll be doing, which is going to be a mix of live segments and pre-recorded segments. It's going to be like a one-man Top Gear of keyboards, where I give myself some self-challenges through the week that you guys get to watch me fumble and struggle through, where I give smaller short reviews on keyboards. I discuss certain things in the community. I have a guest in a reasonably priced car. No, scratch that. I don't have that last part, but it'll be a fun weekend. That's so much I'll say. It'll be something new for all of you. What have to do with your life? Just you should consider going to sleep. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm not the boss of you. Oh shit. Work from. Oh my god. Do you actually have to wake up? Like, can't you just, like, check into your Zoom call with, like, sunglasses on and just, like, every 5 minutes? You'd wake up at 5 if you're going to the office. Good thing you're not going to the office. Your build finally passed. A lol. Oh, we're at 32 people still watching. What are you guys doing up so late? Goodness gracious. I'm assuming everyone who left to make food after our food chat. Physics, oh my goodness, sir. I believe in you, my dude. Vibing, Lubing, doing homework. Hey, I miss being able to do like play cool music that I want to play instead of like worrying that I'll be legit, my channel be in legit like trouble or have strikes, my Twitch channel, for playing copyright music, because I know they've got stricter. You apologize for my obligation to middle management. That middle management life. Two more. Then we put all the stem and all the caps on, baby. Making progress. It's the Lubeathon. I should have prepared a song for this. I should have edited the Toyotathon commercial, but for keyboard loop. Happening with the music. I can like hear my headphones from across the room. I think is it intense? The tinny bits I can hear of it sound kind of intense. As long as you do enough to not be fired or something. Yeah. It's kind of epic. I hope it's helping out for your physics lab. Okay, let's put all the tops on. Well, this is also a tedious part that, like, I kind of wish was automated or whatever. Life. It's about loud as my voice, perfectly balanced audio. Hell yeah. Although that doesn't mean it's pretty loud, to be honest. Considering the fact that it's supposed to be like... Well, yes, it is properly tuned. Here we go, put in the tops on. Look, everyone, we're making progress. When I'm speaking, my voice is louder, but in the interim, it's the same volume. I guess that's good. That means I guess it's properly attenuating my voice when my voice goes. So I guess that's fine. I guess that's actually ideal. Good shit. Making progress, making progress. I'm actually getting pretty tired, but it's fine. I'll end the stream at like, and probably in an hour, 11:30. I think would be a good spot to end it. Just need to keep going. I just need to keep making more progress because I have so many projects to lube switches for a lot of people. So I got this one. I got yours. I got another customer who has an E8.5 I get to build up. Yay, yay, yay. So I got some good things going on. I have a friend who's I got to lube the is it the modern M whatever M0110, the one that I think it was Desk Candy did. I have one of those to build for a customer as well. It's the one I reviewed like 2-3 years ago. That's finally shipping for people. Trying to find a way also, how can I make This Week in Keyboards more fun? Because slowly with the high amount of news coming in and like how I cover the topics, it's not the modern F. No. With like how I do This Week in Keyboards, it's one of the main reasons I also haven't done it recently is it's become more of a chore to do than something that's actually fun. So I need to figure out how do I make it more fun. The rapid fire section is a good way to like do that, but no one wants a whole show that's just the rapid fire section. Like that would just be like a segment in my new weekend streams. If I did that. I don't know, we'll see. I'll figure something out for this month in keyboards coming up. This month in keyboards, I cover 90 topics. Could you imagine the torture I'd feel doing that? I don't think it can be done either. I don't know. Maybe I just have to be more selective with my news, like Merlin is. Like Merlin, I think only chooses like top like 5 or 10 per week, which I think is actually a pretty good way to do it. That, or just have to like challenge myself on like, okay, I need to make this every week or every 4 days. How can I make this quick, snappy, and accurate? I think what I will do though is I think I will raise this bar so it's a lot more out of frame. I mean, because this is going to be the new like. This is the This Week in Keyboards set. This is like my set for everything now. The only difference is like for This Week in Keyboards, I'll change the background color. I actually didn't know Top Clack abandoned covering the weekly news until recently. So do they do, they used to do discussion points now, right? Or do they do interviews still? You know what, yeah, standing was a good change of pace. Mostly talking points. Okay. I mean, they can be some pretty smart cookies. So I mean, they can. I'm sure they have some decent conversations about different things in the hobby. They have unique perspectives, you know. Watching the most recent about stagnation and getting burnt out. I don't blame them. I mean, it's a good conversation for the both of them because they've both been in the hobby for a long time compared to most people. Hey, good shit, my dude. You see that a lot in the artisan community. Interesting. I mean, I don't know. I always keep trying to do something different and reinventing myself, and I'm not gonna lie. That's how I've not been burnt out. I mean, I've definitely stagnated. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, if you look at any actual keyboard, any actual metrics for media consumption that matters, anyone with like 2 IQ will easily agree. As a content creator, I have definitely stagnated. That's fine. I don't care about that though. I care about not getting bored. I don't care if like not many people watch my shit and it's, you know, it's stagnating because I'm not hitting the number. I'm not chasing the numbers. I'm just here to not get bored of keyboards by doing weird, random, crazy shit all the time, and just have fun making boring shit less boring. You know what I'm saying? People come in, blow $1,000 and stuff, burn out, realize they did dumb things. Yeah, that's dumb. Yeah. Those people aren't doing things correctly. You've not been burnt out because you don't lube switches 3 nights a week. I couldn't be not burnt out. I mean, I've been lubing switches for 3 hours and I'm having fun. I'm just chatting, having fun, chilling out, right? This is like the most social interaction I get, like, at any time of my life. So for me, making the content or being a part of content I'm happy with keeps me involved, keeps me happy. Even if it's not mainstream content, even if it's not content that's the most popular, I'm having a hoot and a holler. That's all I care about. More community focused on clout in the hobby, good, more mainstream, people pandering less. Hobbies. There's definitely a lot of new creators out there. I mean, it's great that's a lot of new creators. That's honestly a boon in our hobby because there's always going to be more desire to consume content than most content creators can create. Like, for example, why do you think, Nathan Tehal Types does a lot of, like, IRL stuff and, like, game stuff? Because people love him as a content creator more than just his knowledge of keyboards, and he just needs to keep working on content because he realizes people consume his content way so quickly. It's crazy. But it's great. It's great that he's been doing really, really good and still living life. Maker creators? Oh, you mean like designers and the folk? I don't know. I think burnout is like a normal kind of feeling that a lot of people can get depending on how they decide to approach things. Like I said, I felt burned out from time to time, but every time I feel burned out, I'm like, okay, let's change things up. Let's remix, revolutionize. Let's change it up. Cha-cha real smooth. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Crisscross. You're right. Like I like that's. Yeah, pandemic's definitely making it difficult for people. $30 people still watching? Are y'all no-lifers like me? These are done. These are done. These are. Oh, they feel good. Oh, they feel good. I spelled ergo clears wrong. I'm so dumb. Look how I spelled ergo clears. EER? Yikes. Ergo clears 63.5 gram spritz Low. Cool. You're still working? Nice. Are you also a late shift worker like Jeff? No. What up, Kimchi? How scratchy were they stock? These were actually okay stock from I actually have two right here because I didn't have enough springs for these two switches. And honestly, these actually don't feel particularly scratchy, actually, Mark. These are actually, I think, fine in terms of clears I felt. These are completely stock because I was short two spring. Oh, shit, I don't want to get confused. Did I really come in on the classic switch breaker and thingy? Yeah. Yeah. Like, after using these, I kind of also want to get some more clears from Novelties. I did see that, actually, Kimchi, and mine are in Vermont right now, on their way to California. So hopefully I should be getting them in a day or two, which will be nice. Okay, so these are gonna be done for a friend's. This is gonna be these switches, these ergo clears are gonna be going in a customer build for their Noxuary 280S, which is gonna be a really exciting. These are ergo clears with 63.5 gram Spritz slow springs. These are gonna be for a customer build coming up pretty soon. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about those 415 stems. I mean, I just don't know what to expect from them, so hopefully they're good. Let me put this with my customer's board. Oh, shit. I fucking scared myself. There we go. Next, I need to lube another batch of springs. Okay, I'm just gonna take out the signature part for this next one. Nice little note I got with these switches I gotta lube. Let's get this. Look at this zoom in going on. Okay. Hey Huey, here are the Holy Smoke switches plus Zeal stabs for my 160 build. The caster keycap is just a small gift for you to keep if you want. The board should be coming to you from your friend Chris, no last name. Let me know when you're going to be streaming. I'm streaming the lubing now. I'm not going to be streaming the build now. Let's look at these switches. If you're wondering, this is the keycap that I was sent as a gift. Cash decor. Inver V2s are absolutely horrible, inconsistent. I've heard bad things. Are they like, wow, they're that bad? Big yikes. That's. So T2 housing with halo stems. Interesting. These feel interesting. So I just need to lube these for you. Can do. Someday Zerp and Kimchi, someday Drop will be able to fix their curse. Maybe not. Who knows? I don't know. Do I think the Sat 75 is overhyped? Personally, I mean, I don't know. If people like 75s, then sure. It's hard for me to say whether or not it's overhyped just because I don't care about it. Because it has features I don't care about knobs. I think knobs are for knobs on keyboards. I think the OLED screen is dumb because both of those things are very difficult to program if you're like a normie like me when it comes to tech stuff. So I mean, housings are center ink. So these are ink housings. Got it. They say Garon on them, so it wouldn't be T1s. So I mean, like, I don't care about the S75. and it's hard for me to say if they would be overrated because I don't even care to really rate that board. It's like not even like on my radar of like, would I be interested in it? No, because I don't care about knobs. I don't care about the screen. It's a 75%, which I don't really care that much for right now because it's not like one of my preferred profile layout thingamabobs. So let's move all of these now to the left, to the left. What's my ideal board? I don't know. I have a few ideal boards. I mean, I have a lot of boards I like. I like Alice boards. I like TKLs. I like 60%. I feel pretty done with 65% and 75%. I'm not a fan of 40%. I don't think Crowwood or Pete would sell a product in that condition. You're right. You have a custom knob and use that to justify hating on knobs. I made a custom. Hey, don't worry, that's a prop for future content. Smaller guys definitely give input on V1s. What was it that they give drop priority? I thought they gave drop exclusivity, not priority. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Okay, so let's start taking these apart. Goodness gracious. Well, I think it's a bit different than tomato for exclusivity versus priority, because priority means they could get it someday in the future for round 2. Not that they want it now, but I don't think that's like ever possible for round 2, as far as I know. It was priority, as this info explained was more or less the same effect. Ah, okay. Thank you for that clarification, Kimchi. I haven't been following the closest on that. I was just disappointed I couldn't buy stems from Krelvet. Or, smaller vendors, because that's what I would like and prefer to do and support the small guy. A good place we can get cherry retooled blacks cheap beside novelties? Probably Arrow, if they still have them. But otherwise, IMO Novelties is one of the goats. You can use my promo code for 5% off. Huey, 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 one word. Hey, 5% in is better than 0% in. I hope they do the next round of inverse stems as V2R2. Have a wonderful night, Agent Hubcap. Thanks so much for joining in. Hope to see you on the next stream, which will probably be tomorrow, where I do even more lubing, because that's going to be my life this entire week. I have to lube for 3 to 4 customer builds and lube for 3 to 4 personal builds. There ain't no rest for the lubeless. So I must become lubed. Maybe to channel my inner lube demons, I gotta coat myself in Vaseline. The fuck? There we go. Yeah, people have asked me hey Huey, are you gonna change your promo code? I'm like, my promo code is Huey. Why would I change that? That's the best promo code I could ever have. Will I be getting the consolation? No. Does Top Clack still change their promo code? I mean, there's good reason to change promo codes. It's good for metrics to see month by month how many people are using that code, which, to be fair, if people were using a single code like Huey, you could always just sort by purchase date and get that same information, huh? Guess I'm doing things right. crazy. It's almost like platforms like Shopify have the ability to sort orders. Yeah, but Huey. You missed 2 Hueys there. I am not, unfortunately, Kid Goth. It's too cute. It's probably my set design. Is Mike ever gonna restock on the plushes? I hope he does someday. Wait, I got more view. How do I get more viewers? What are you guys doing? It's almost 11 p.m. West Coast. How are more people getting on to watch this stream? Goodness gracious, people. You guys know what time it is, right? It's a Monday night, too. Don't you guys have, like, work tomorrow? Y'all aren't neats. Okay, you're in Australia at 5 o'clock. Wait, are you watching me at work, Scary Beat, or you get off early? Nani? 5:53. What? 2 a.m. There's no other keep streams. See, that's you're off work sick. Oh man, I hope you feel better then. Hope you feel better. It's a good time to watch keyboard streams then. Am I really the only one on right now? Laugh. I would believe that. Because I think what most streamers are American for keyboard, right? There's some Euro peoples, and I don't know when other people around the world stream. If I'm perfectly honest, I don't follow enough non-American content creators for keyboards. Don's in Australia, right? I don't know when he streams though. Hold on, one of my customers messaged me. Okay, we're good. You only follow me in Top Clack? Yeah, expand your horizons, my dude. What if you discover someone better? You will definitely discover someone better than me if you do. You should expand your horizons. There are a lot of great content creators. There are some great folks. Let me just double check the focus on this camera. I guess I'm in focus. Okay. Mech Merlin, also a great one. A+. Wonderful individual. Oh my goodness. I love Mark. He's one of the most upstanding members of this community, in my personal opinion. Like, yeah. Apiary, also an amazing content creator. Mechs on Deck guys are pretty cool. Haven't really seen any of their recent content, unfortunately. Same with Apiary. I've been a bit busy. Probably one of my weaknesses is I don't watch enough of other content creators, so I don't know what's hot at the moment. Michael Black Simon, he's cool. He's fun. Yep, Emiru, also a good guy. I am Huey. That's it. I'm the only one who decides to wear an undershirt with a freaking button-up shirt while my room is... Hold on, my room right now is... My room is 87 degrees, okay? And outside, it's 68. What am I doing with my life? I remember... My room is kind of warm right now. How am I standing in that heat? I don't know. Yeah, it's 87 in my room right now. And it's 68 outside. My room gets warm. I mean, I have like 3 studio lights on me right now and a smaller mini light here. Yeah, but it is 87 in my room, and I'm wearing 2 shirts. At least I'm wearing shorts. It's not like athletic shorts, but they're still shorts. There you go. I tease you guys with some leg action. You're welcome. No air conditioning. It's technically on in the house, but the house is set to 79 degrees, and the sensor is very far from my room, so it doesn't give a shit if my room is hot. Also, I don't want to turn the AC down. I live with my folks, and they are older, so for them, 70 like 78, 79 is like the coldest they want it before they feel cold, and I don't want them to feel uncomfortable, of course. So it stays where it is, and I just live in a very warm room. Yeah, AC is set to 79 and it's not blowing right now because the rest of the house is 79. So that's my last. So I physically go to sleep sweating most nights. I'm sweating right now. I'm going my face cam. Oh, see my pores, dude. It's disgusting. That's why I'm standing. It's actually nicer to stand right now than sit. I do have a small little desk fan on the other side of the room, just kind of like circulating warm air. I guess, because obviously it's not cold air it's circulating because it's 87 in my room. Yeah. Hey, at least it makes my lube more viscous and easier to work with. That's what I tell myself. As long as my room doesn't hit 90, I'm fine. Imagine when I start streaming in this coming summer for 2021 with this new layout. Look, it's quite literally mid-October, and my room is 87 degrees right now. Inside my room, it's 87 degrees. When I stream in the summer when it's like 90, outside at night, it's probably going to be 100 and legitimately 100 degrees in my room. Actually, it'll be cooler because by then the AC will actually like realize it's hot outside and inside, and try to some. So it'll probably my room will actually probably be like 92, 93 when I stream in the summer. I'll see more breathable clothes. The lights are worth it, though. I mean, that's why I look so relatively acceptable. What's my daily driver? I mean, I switch pretty often right now because I'm reviewing it. I'm using my KN210 with Glorious Panda switches right now as my daily driver. Using it for review purposes. Although I'll have to use the 280 I build up for a little bit before I ship it out, as much as I can before I ship it out, because I want to do a little bit of quick content on that, as well as the number 1060 that I'll be building as well. And I've got some personal builds I want to work on soon too. That's gonna be a good time. But usually I switch between at least 30 of my keyboards almost every day. There are like 30 of them that I keep in like a constant rotation. I'm not dying from heat, I'm just slightly dehydrated. Unless I pass out from heat stroke on stream, I think I'll be okay. If I can choose, it would be aesthetics and decent sound, or great sound and decent aesthetics. Why is that a choice when you can have both? I mean, if you choose a board you like and make it and build it with switches and lube it in a way you like, you can have both. Hydrate command. I really need to have like a hydrate command so you guys remind me. This is actually the least amount of water I've drank on stream. I think anyone who's watched me stream a lot knows on average I drink about 3 bottles per 2 hours. And I've only drinking 2 bottles and it's been 3 hours. I'm like really behind on my standard quota right now. It's okay. Why the emphasis on hydration? Because I'm streaming and it's 87 degrees Fahrenheit in my room. It's a little warm. To be fair, I chug most any liquids that end up on stream, except lube, obviously. Oh, it's only where I live in California. I live like a really sponsors. Novel Keys promo code Huey for 5% off. DixieMech.com/man of interests for an affiliate link that doesn't save you money but helps me gain money. ZealPC.com/man of interests. Doesn't I totally forgot if it saves you money or not, but it helps me get money. If you would like to support this channel. Yeah. Are Gatorons going to be back in stock? I do not know. I hope they are, because I know a lot of people actually want some Gatorons. They're dank. I mean, come on. How can you deny the Gatoron? And like, I even have a little Gatoron sticker on my power thing. Hell yeah, they are super dank. I think the olives are pretty underrated, since it's like a 2-in-1 friend. That's why I have both of them right here, just watching out for each other, you know. But that takes up too much visual clutter on screen. That's why I have the other guy down. Keycap storage? It could be. I haven't seen it that email yet. Ooh, is my update? My tracking update? No. Damn. But yeah. Oh yeah, DJ stream. I can only twist this so fast. That'd be so annoying if I left that like constantly changing. It's just boop. Okay. I don't want to headbang because of how I'm feeling right now. If I start headbanging, I'll give myself a headache. I can already tell. I know these things. It's called being drunk. Drunk on dehydration, probably. No, I said I'm going to stream until 11:30. I'm going to stream until 11:30. And at 11:30, I'll end the stream, and I'll probably run downstairs, grab like 4 water bottles, and chug them sequentially. Because obviously I'm not going to chug them in parallel. Could you imagine, though? Chugging 4 water bottles in parallel? Would that be baller or what? That's like peak hydration right there. I wish I could get that level of hydration. Tomorrow you need to try making an egg sandwich where two eggs, a little bit of either soy sauce or fish sauce, your call of your preference. That's a little bit of each and a little bit of sugar. Scramble that up, fry it up as scrambled eggs, put that in your sandwich between bread of your choosing, toasted or not of your choosing, I think it's great. Dewey thinks it's great. It's definitely a Vietnamese, very basic kind of thing. Yeah, soy sauce egg sandwich. A little bit of soy sauce, a little bit of sugar. Try not to put too much soy sauce. You can tell by the color. You don't want it to be like a brown eggs basically. You want it to be like just only very slightly colored. So you can be careful with the soy sauce. Obviously enough to taste, but don't overdo it. Same with the sugar, just like a small amount, just like a small spoonful, just really in. Which do I recommend? It honestly, I think they're both good, and that comes down to preference. I was raised with the version using more of soy sauce than fish sauce, personally. That's yeah. So personally, I think I'd personally go soy sauce, but it goes either way depending on what you prefer between those two sauces. I will probably make some tomorrow as well for my stream. Who knows? I gotta show people the good. Oh no, I'll wait till I get my hot plate, and I'll do it. I'll cook it live on stream, and people can see the magic what I'm talking about. And of course, cook the scrambled egg to your preference, whether you like it, more curdy and more like a French scramble / French omelet style, or if you like a more of a more well done, more fried. That's all on you. Yeah, and honey pizza. Someone said yes. Have a wonderful night, Ridwan. Thanks so much for joining in. I should get a keyboard waffle maker. Those are kind of pricey. Yeah, I'll see you in the next stream, bud. Thanks so much for hopping on today. I'll probably be streaming tomorrow because I have more keyboards, more switches to lube. More switches to lube. I think I'll probably end tonight. Probably won't make it to 11:30 to be honest. Probably just end tonight after I put all these switches down on this tester. So then when we kick it off tomorrow, I just need to lube springs, lube stems, and someone asked if I lube top housings. I don't, because I lube the part of the stem that makes contact with the top housing, so I don't need to lube the top housing. Because the top housing is definitely more finicky to lube and hold than a stem when you have the help of like a Mr. Grabby friend. One of these boys. So that's no problemo. Oh my god, yeah, I'm not gonna upload a 3.5 hour VOD of me just lubing and talking shit. Maybe I will. I don't know. I'll do it anyways, and no one's gonna watch it, but that's okay. It'll be available if anyone wants to, for some reason, listen to me ramble on about shit for 3.5 hours. God damn, why did I stream for so long today? It's because I have a lot to do, and it never ends. Is this why people don't stream at this time on these days? No, other people streamed as well. I got raided like 3 times. RIP. I remember someone bringing that to a meetup when they first came out. They actually brought actually made a waffle with it. They only made one waffle and they kept it the whole day, which is kind of gross because it's got like cold and meh. Epsilon is streaming. Yeah, he's in New Zealand. That's good. I'll raid him as soon as I'm done. Get some viewers going on over there. You know what I'm saying? I got raided 3 times because no one else streams this late. Big true. Big true. Yeah, no one streams this late for a good reason. Because they're like all sensible, normal people. Being sensible and normal. You're right. I need to remember more often to put the background music back on, but since I'm about to end, it doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna put them down on the tray, and once I put them down on the tray, I'm gonna call it, because we just hit 3 minutes 31 seconds. 3 minutes, 3 hours. 30, see, I'm losing it, dude. 3 hours 31 minutes. I'm just gonna put all these on the tray, and then tomorrow I'm streaming again for another batch tomorrow. Because I lubed for one customer today. Tomorrow, once I put these down, I'm gonna lube for another customer, and same thing, get started for a third customer. So Wednesday, I'm already into VTubers, dude. Free Kaicho, please. Free Kaicho. The ban was unjustified and dumb. So sorry, the suspension. Is this the correct amount of switches? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Kaijo's, oh, she's free of today, as of today. The anti-trade, good. I need to catch up then. Hey, thank God. Thank God. What a good note to end the stream on. Holy shit. Good shit. Add permitted term waifu. What the heck, Twitch? Is that by default not allowed? I have the correct amount of switches, right, Laugh? This is 14 by 5, which is 70 switches if my math is correct, which makes sense because you want me to build a 60%. You don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Jeff. It's happens all the time. Okay, cool. You sent me 70 and I received 70. Who'd have thought that worked out? Who'd have thought that worked out? So I will be lubing these switches tomorrow, as well as starting a third batch. I'm gonna be lubing all this week, basically, everyone. So if you see me streaming anytime this week, between Monday and probably Thursday, assume I'm lubing switches and not building a keyboard. If you want to see me build a keyboard, wait till this weekend. We've got some exciting things going on since I'm going to be lubing switches for 4 days straight. This is wild. Why am I going to dedicate myself to this much? I should go on a bike ride and be healthy or shit like that. But no, I'm going to lube switches. And how hot is it now? Did my temperature change? It's still 87 degrees Fahrenheit in my room. Holy fucking shit. Fuck. God damn. It is almost 90 degrees in my room. And I'm wearing 2 shirts right now. What is the total switch count? So I just lubed. I have no clue how many I lubed. I went down to like here. So 80. I guess 90. So 90 plus 70, 160. I'm going to lube another 90. So that's 250. Another 90 after that, 340. Another 90 after that, 430 switches. Only reason I'm taking so long to lube these switches is I'm streaming it. Like, it took me 3.5 hours to like stream one batch of like 90 something switches, put these down. If I was just streaming alone, or not sure I'm streaming alone, if I was doing it off stream, I can do 90 switches in about between an hour and a half to 2 hours, which means I can get through all the switches in like one night if I stay up to like midnight or 1 o'clock after work. But I'm here to just hang out and chill and talk about food with you guys. So hey, don't forget, if you like PB&Js, the correct answer for J is strawberry. All other flavors are posers. So that's the moral of the story, this stream. Also, I'm apparently one of like the only 3 people in the world who enjoy PB&J with toasted bread. Apparently that's not a normal thing people do, which I just learned today. So that was a culture shock. I thought I was like a normal upstanding citizen toasting my bread for PB&J, but apparently you're not supposed to toast PB&J sandwiches bread. I do need to try the chocolate chips with my PB. De La Classe, you're absolutely right. It has to be like decent chocolate, right? Like obviously, I'm not gonna get like fucking Hershey's and melt that and like you know do what people do for s'mores. I'm getting like actual proper like Baker's chocolate chips to melt down. Yeah, I think that's the move. Like actual decent chocolate. Okay, Guitard is your recommendation. I will keep that in mind next time I'm at my local supermarket that has baking stuff. Yeah, well, everyone, thanks so much for watching today. I'll be on more this week for more streams where we'll talk about more food bullshit and whatnot. But let's find out what is. I don't have a keyboard at this station. I need like. Oh, what is so slash raid? Oh my god, can someone type in so I can just copy and paste it? I literally don't have a keyboard here. I have to go all the way. Oh no, I'm way across my room for a keyboard. Because it's like a wireless setup I have going on. I didn't get a wireless keyboard. God damn. It's slash raid. What am I? Oh, okay, I'm turning this fan off. I'm being really miserable for a second. Okay, I'm back on my main computer. Open up. New window. Okay, let's see. Here we go. God dang it, I need to actually drag the screens from this one to the other one. Okay, hold on. Drag it over there. Who do I want to raid? Who's streaming right now? Which keyboard people are streaming? Is it just Epsilon right now? Put this fan down. Epsilon, yeah, okay, sweet, yeah, let's rate him. He's a homie. He comes to a lot of my streams. I'm rarely awake when he's streaming, so I'm gonna search for him. Epsilon keyboards live. Hit that follow button, and then I'm going to slash raid, baby. How do I freaking slash raid? Here we go. Slash raid space APSILON keyboards. Okay, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Have an absolutely wonderful stream, and have a wonderful night. Did the raid go through?